not breaking news. I spoke to Drake.
Really?
On the phone?
Again?
Yes.
He posted the LTO mans.
Yeah,
so
of
like
course.
he's obviously tapped into like what's going on in the city, you know. So
Yeah, he said I'm the voice.
gee, okay.
Roll, I'm gonna cut him out.
Hey, don't say anything bad about Aubrey.
We're having a direct argument about him on here.
Brother, I saw you stand up for me the other day, brother.
You see, dog, playing all the rats right now, eh? We just have a rat trap. We just have a rat trap out here right now, eh?
He's talking to him.
We're gonna have a DJ National Party.
What's up,
coming real
Snoopy?
soon. Oh,
Shot fired at Snoopy.
you know?
Okay, how about like Steve will do it, Jake Paul, top 5.
I can't believe we're discussing Kofi's
I don't
body.
think that, yeah, why not?
Yo, they'll pull up in the spaceship.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Would you rather get abducted by them or the aliens?
I'd rather take the aliens though.
I don't feel bad calling it that. Don't get surprised when I call it Ratlanta.
Okay, based off my perception, I would say 99% of street dudes talk to the police.
We love hip hop.
I interviewed both of them. We're recording
One time
here.
I seen a whole party beat up.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to block that
Yeah,
part
block
out.
Take two.
I was there. Like,
Wait,
I'm there. I'm that
the
guy
whole
who's
party?
there. Like, when it's going down, I'm the guy that's right in the corner. Like, oh, I seen that happen.
The whole party?
The whole party.
Now that's terrifying. Happened like,
The whole party.
but like, what did he do? You know, like
Valid question.
to have like 1-2 man try beat you up. That's like to have the whole.
I'm keeping this, but I'm bleeping out the name.
Okay.
It was a situation of being on stage and telling mans them they ain't.
The entire
Oh.
concert, the entire group.
Turns into you ain't. And like, instead of tomatoes getting thrown at you, you got the room thrown at you. You got thrown across
Fisticuffs.
the room. Yeah, dog. It was a whole party, dog. I was right there, dog.
No, that happens sometimes. Even when like
Happens
rappers.
sometimes. That's just supposed to happen, bro.
When rappers are on tour,
Yeah.
like let's say like the set's not going well,
Yeah.
and they start dissing the city and start
Yeah.
Oh,
dissing
it's
the
on.
audience.
It's on.
Oh, it gets like nightmarish.
Yeah.
Chasing them down the block.
Shirt ripped off. Him,
Pitchforks,
half
bro.
his shirt ripped off. He had one shoe on and shit.
You're having a mob of angry people, and that's happened to me before, bro.
It's happened to you,
Okay, I lived in Malton for like
Malton.
a year.
Oh my
bro.
god, where? Shanghai,
Okay,
Garcelle,
like Morning
Star,
yeah,
and
Morning
what?
Star, and freaking
Gorway.
literally, yes. Literally.
Guacho.
Okay, so this is grade 9, right?
Oh, so where'd you go to? Morning Star,
No, I went to Lincoln Alexander.
Lincoln Alexander.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm
used to be
moving.
Westwood.
I moved from Scarborough to Malton.
Wow,
I don't know,
what a complete change,
bro.
Scarborough to Malton.
I didn't know anybody out there.
No, you
right?
won't.
So I'm not really trying to talk to the man there.
Do you know where you
I'm
were?
trying to get
You were in baby Rexdale.
really, yeah.
That's Rexdale's baby sister. But go on.
Yo, I had no idea what Malton was back
It's
then.
Rexdale's
You know?
baby sister. You know. Go on.
So I'm just chatting to girl. And I'm talking to this one girl
Yeah.
who ended up having a man.
Yeah.
So then I deal with the shawty.
I probably know her. Why, true.
Her man gets vexed.
No, of course. I probably know
Him
her
and
too.
his boys, they do like a diss track against me.
What is
No.
going on?
Oh, that was in Malton? I know this story. This is a crazy story.
What rappers? Why does he have so much drama already?
This guy has a crazy life.
Right, bro.
Keep going.
At this point, like, cause it's grade 9 or whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't even know who these guys are. I just do a diss track back, and it was actually fire. So the whole school's rocking with me type thing. You know what I mean? So that alone, it bundled because not only did I get the shawty, like now I have the school witness above. So then one day, I'm back at school or whatever, and I'm just hearing beer murmurs like, "Oh, yo, there's gonna be a fight after school." Da da da.
yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, it's lit." I'm over there. I'm trying to watch that. Oh yeah, blah blah. Yo, no. So tell me
It's
how
not going to be me.
I'm leaving. I'm
I'm
leaving the school. There's a whole crowd already there. I'm like, okay, it's about to be popping.
This is going to be fun.
I walk up, and then I see the mans that diss me. I'm like, yo, who these guys trying to scrap? Like, oh, there he is. Because
That's the guy.
they're like, you know what I mean? They're well established in the area. You know what I mean? So like, although I have like the school and stuff, they have
That's
to
not-
man them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Damn.
So as soon as they see there's like, yo, I start taking off. I'm running.
They got you.
So like the man them are chasing me, and the school is chasing the man them because they want to see what's happening.
Oh shit.
So I seen at a house party.
It's like a cartoon.
No, literally. So I have like a whole crowd chasing
with
me.
his backpack and everything. Go on, true.
Fortunately, I seen like my older bro and my older sister, and then they had their people with them. It was like divine intervention. I walk up on them, I turn around instantly. I'm like, yes, let's go. So then like we're kind of like even numbers now. So then the scrap is happening, blah blah blah. And then
Damn.
You went to Malton and started fighting?
Wait, were you fighting too, or was it your crew?
I let them have.
It's almost like National Geographic, like the young natural found his pride and they began to defend him.
I'm gonna tag you guys in.
You know that skedaddle sound? Like
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Before we get started, I got something to tell you guys. Some not breaking news. I spoke to Drake.
Really?
On the phone?
Again?
On the phone?
Not on the phone. Not on the
Man.
phone.
I'm thinking I get full conversation on the phone.
What does a Friday Drake conversation
That
sound
sound
like?
Wait, what was the tone? Was he?
But text tone.
Listen, I don't want to divulge all of the
Information.
context of the conversation that we had, but you know, he was just wanted to clear up a couple of things that we were reacting to and stuff like that. You know,
my name brought up.
no. Right, but like I will say this, I got a lot of clarity on like the whole lawsuit and stuff like that too. Like I said, I won't divulge here, but
Clarity or propaganda?
listen. I got clarity. Maybe where the man's mind is at.
Okay.
Like what? You can't just bring it up and not
And
give
I
us a
say,
little tidbit.
Yeah.
I got clarity. Not going to talk about it right now.
Obviously,
But
Yes.
Well, okay, put it this way. Some of the things that I was saying about just some of the move from the other side, if that is true, not being hip hop and that being the reason why he feels validated to move forward with legal action.
Yeah.
It pretty much mirrors that. You know what I'm saying? Not exactly, but the way that I was feeling, and I said that multiple times, where I'm like, maybe he's suing because they're not moving hip hop neither. Because suing is not hip hop, obviously.
But they're not moving.
But they're not
hip-hop
moving hip hop neither. If you guys are using bots and different things to boost up, not even just the sale of a song, but
either. A person.
Perception.
a sentiment, a perception of that person.
person,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So
How is that not hip hop?
The bots,
those are hit
bots,
those
bro.
are hit bots, bro. What are you
Bots,
talking
bro.
about?
it's
Hip-hop
media-
is street.
It's,
But I mean, like, even before streaming and stuff, like when mans were dropping albums, labels would buy
back the album.
buy their
But
own
that's still the
albums. You know what I
streets.
mean?
that wasn't hip hop though.
That wasn't hip hop music.
That was label propaganda. Like
Yeah.
all of that stuff doesn't make that stuff cool neither. You know what I'm
No.
saying? That was bullshit too.
That's how you went platinum.
Yeah, buying albums of your own shit, like that's cheating.
But have the labels ever really partaken in the rules of hip hop? Like, do they ever follow that? I feel like they have their own
They make
kind
their
of method.
Yeah, they make their own.
Yeah, or they follow what the rules of money. They don't follow the rules of hip hop. They don't care about the culture. They care about what's their bottom line.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? What's going to get them to their bottom line faster, right? So it was just, I feel like, you know, we got a little bit of clarity on that. But I will say this, sometimes when we're doing some of these stories and shit like that, and I'm like, we see just different things in the headlines, I'm going to hit him up and get a little bit more clarity.
You should call him live one day while we're doing
That's
the
true.
show.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
That's going straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
The worst thing is just he's not gonna answer, but I feel like he would answer.
Listen, fam,
Friday.
what surprises me is the amount that they see that I'm not expecting. You know what I'm saying? Because like we put out a lot of content. So when, you know, somebody says, yo, I saw this, and I'm like, what did you see? Because like,
Bro,
we've talked about you like 10 times in the last like 10 days. You know what I'm saying? So just to know that you're seeing anything is still surprising to me.
You know what you should ask him next time you talk to him? Why he hasn't followed me, Natural, or Dusty yet.
I
If he
will.
watches every single episode.
I'm not giving none of these guys no light.
Follow DJ Czar, Bro Sound TV.
Do it now, right?
Yeah, I'd
He might be
appreciate
watching.
Right?
I'd appreciate it,
But
brother.
it does make sense for him
to
To
follow the
obviously
man?
nah, I don't need
Oh,
the
yo,
Drake
follow up
yet,
because
you
I
know?
know you have your little fake accounts and you're probably watching me.
But like he just tapped into didn't he just post Sav recently?
Yes.
He posted the LTO mans.
Yeah,
So
of
like
course.
he's obviously tapped into like what's going on in the city, you know? So
Yeah, he said I'm the voice.
okay.
Were you gassed?
I think this
That's why you came in with a different energy. You came in with a different energy. He's like,
The guy came with the We Love Hip Hop hoodie.
Said I'm branding
he's like,
today.
you know what, guys? I think I've been misunderstood.
Maybe we're a little tough on the boy. I don't know.
Yeah, when the
we
biggest
dealt with him
rapper,
rough.
when the biggest rapper in the world says that you the voice, yeah, you know,
Yo, bro. You the voice, dog.
gotta hold that.
I'm excited.
I'll take that.
I'm
Tell him to
excited
say
for
it
that.
out, you know, tell him it's posting on the story real quick.
Facts.
Facts. Prove it.
Oh, hold on. Where's my facts?
Because you don't want it to just be doing like, okay, I have a couple shotties, you know what I mean? I haven't been spending time with one of them as much as I should have. So I just had to call her the other day and just tell you know what I mean? Like, yo, you know you the voice. Like, you know you the voice. You know what I mean? Like blah, blah. So like, but she's gonna be like, okay, so put it on the story then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they say just try to gas me up, make me feel nice.
Trying to gas
I don't know if he's
No,
gassing you or I don't know if he's gassing you or gaslighting you.
Oh shit.
He's like, yo, I want this guy to stop talking shit. How do we get him to stop talking shit?
Tell him he's the voice.
You know
Friday,
your
stop
voice,
talking
bro.
shit.
Like, yo, Friday, you know you're the number one in the city. Like, you have to say the facts. Like, when you're given you have to be the true information.
Yeah.
And then me, oh shucks.
I know, all giggly, wiggly.
Friday, brother.
Tricks the best.
I know, got him, and now we're here.
You
like,
guys got him all wrong.
Yeah,
You know what?
Behind the
Anytime there's a headline, I'm gonna ask Drake about it first.
Yeah. And if Dusty starts saying something out of control, I'm gonna cut him out.
Hey, don't say anything bad about Aubrey.
We're having a direct argument about him on here.
Brother, I saw you stand up for me the other day, brother.
You see Dusty should put him on the bench for a bit.
But it is good to have that direct communication, you know?
That's important.
Yeah. No, it's I'm not gonna say just an honor, because like frick, I'm not glazing, you know what I'm saying? I know the man from time, fam.
Yeah.
When you really think about it, like mans know each other from 20 years down the line, fam.
Still gives you credibility, though. I would say
Yeah,
validates
yeah,
you for
yeah.
sure.
No, salute to the boy, man.
Because Drake was watching you cook the extra gravy, guys.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he's seen and what he hasn't seen. But I have told Friday that I feel like if I run into Drake, he'll recognize me too. Like that is what I assume.
You can be like, hey, Czar.
He's like, Czar.
You're
And
that
he ha-
bald guy with
He
Friday.
has been linking with all like the white streamers and stuff, you know? So
Yeah.
True.
We
he
got
might
an
be in
angle.
there. He might
Don't
be
worry,
in there.
I got
bro.
a chance, boys. I got a chance.
Keep vlogging, brother.
He's got the, what is it? What is it? The complexion for protection.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Or the,
I guess.
the complexion for connections.
Maybe like a Jew.
Oh,
Maybe a Jew.
Oh man,
Are you a small cap? No.
I just,
I'm not a small
I
cat.
know. They might ask.
I just, I just want to get a little humble stunt out there.
Jeez.
Let's get it started, man.
Your boy.
The bird, shitting on all you little turds.
Jeez.
Can't take that dick, waste your turn. In my own lane, we can't merge.
Jeez.
That's a nice little rat set right there.
A rat set is crazy. Yo, imagine doing a whole set of just
Just
rap
rats.
music.
Hey, we could do it now, man. Rap music is the new thing, man.
Not rap music.
It's not rap music anymore. It's rap music, man.
Holy.
Oh man, let's get it started, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast, Friday Ricky Tread, aka Fuck You Mean. You know what I'm saying? We back at it, episode 609, B3 Studios. We got back in the building,
Jeez.
Mr. Outside,
Wow.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Tell him.
All right.
I'll throw that one in there.
Sure.
That's a new one this week, man.
possible.
The Turkish Thrill.
Yes.
Jeez.
DJ Czar in the motherfucking building.
Yes,
Let's
sir,
go,
yes,
man.
sir, yes, sir. DJ Czar, aka Burl Sound, Young Shawarma, back at it like a crack addict.
Yes, sir.
The Big Four, Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four.
We back at it, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got back in the building. The man, also Mr. Outside.
Welcome
Outsideness.
back.
Outsideness.
Mr. Outsideness. Okay.
Outsideness.
You might see him at his local business getting it jiggy, getting busy.
Sling car washes.
You might see him at the local hip hop spots looking the flyest in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Talk
Pause. no Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
All right.
We got Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Yo, what's going on?
Welcome back, brother. Welcome back,
Yeah,
man.
you know what it is. It's a thrill. I just woke up this morning and said, you know what? Let me come inside. Let me
Yes,
do my
sir.
job.
Hey, yo.
Oh, like that? Oh, come on. Okay.
Well, welcome back, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're always glad to have you, my brother. You know what
I
I'm
know.
saying?
I'm glad to be here as usual. Gratitude. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got the troublemaker in the
Right.
city.
The
Okay?
villain.
I have to
Getting
watch my head back.
Getting in trouble from the playground.
The whole school chasing him.
You might see him outside DJ booth up,
Jeez.
bad gal doing a little twerk.
So, a little something.
I be watching your timeline, brother.
I know. Booming. Watch it too. I repost.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
repost.
We got DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Respect. You already know. Number one DJ on the number one podcast only makes sense.
He's talking to
We're gonna have a DJ National Party.
What's up,
coming real
Snoopy?
soon. Oh,
Shots fired at Snoopy.
you know? We're gonna come in our own black
Snoopy's
truck.
the dog though. Snoopy's the dog though.
You're saying you're number one still.
I was actually DJing a party with them last night actually.
Okay.
You know, so yeah.
There
How was
was
that?
no security in Iran.
Nah.
And did you know who you were?
Yeah, they knew. Yeah.
All right.
That's DJ Nacho
So,
Wave
you
right
know,
there,
gravy
man.
kings, you know? Go suck their finger.
We ain't gonna go back down that wormhole again.
Goodness.
But before we get into it, let's salute the sponsors and stuff like that.
Yep.
I want to start by saluting Diamond Club, aka Canna Cans. Diamond Club is the carrier of Canna Cans. They got delivery of anything that you need: pens, edibles. The edibles crazy right now,
Yeah, I
and
know.
some of them other ones. Not just the THCs, but I don't want to say the words because of YouTube, but Mario Brothers type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Those ones right
I was
there.
like, where is he going
Yo,
with
bro,
that?
okay, just quick, fast, and salute to Diamond Club. I bit into a bar the other day thinking it was like a THC bar, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Boxed down the whole bar. Didn't even
No.
read the friggin' thing. After I read it, it was a Mario Brothers thing, bro.
Wow.
Were you
8
seeing Mario
grams,
Brothers?
fam. I almost
Were you
was.
seeing Mario
I
and
was like,
Luigi?
I
Doc?
feel funny.
Real fun guy.
I feel like even
That
when
one for me?
I feel like even when this guy's tripping, he's editing. He's just
No, fam, I was working through it, but I was like, yo, why do I feel so off? Why am I giggling, acting like an idiot? But salute to Diamond Club, so you can get that over there too. If y'all want that delivery, make sure to hit them up. That's CannaCans_Canada1.
They-
You could,
Oh, sorry. Do they deliver the fun guys as well?
Everything.
Oh, I'm
everything.
involved.
They got you. All right. And also Diamond Club_Canada 2.0. Use the code welovehiphop on the way. Get yourself a fat discount. Also, if for my people in Ottawa, if you want same-day delivery in Ottawa, same-day delivery in the GTA and across Canada, you got to hit up my people at Only Loud. They got their own legacy blend and a whole bunch of different blends under their umbrella like Astro Pink, Sixpence. You can get all that under their one place. All right. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Only Loud Canada. And you can find them on Snapchat, onlyloud.ca. Dusty,
Yo.
quick, fast. Let the people know if you got any specials going on.
Okay, yeah. We got the $40 car wash.
Mhm.
We got Mom's Monday. We got Monday Mom's wash on the
Jeez.
Mondays. On the Tuesdays, we got the Uber wash for 4 o'clock. We got happy hour from 5 till 7. I want you guys to come check me out at 750 Oakdale Road. Tell them you actually watched the show, and then I'll give you another percentage, and I'll give you a free membership. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. What's my place called again? Road Ready Detailing.
Road ready. Ready for the road.
I got my car detailed again there recently. Yeah, but I'm gonna pull up on MILF Mondays.
The
Aye.
baddies that come through on the Mondays, guys. It's a trick up my sleeve. You guys didn't know.
Because enough of the moms be young, you know what I mean?
Yo, and I'll tell you this. I tell you this much. I do the baby seat too, eh? I wash the baby
This
seat.
guy's on his
too, eh?
non-step.
Yeah, that gets clean too, eh? Like,
Just in
not
case you had a
just
Sean
put
Carter
that
in the car.
Real shit. But yeah, man, come to 750 Oakdale Road. Road Ready Detailing. You already know we do wraps, prints, tints, all that. I even have a printing company. So come see me. I do posters. What else do I do? Stickers, all types of stuff.
But the baby seats, they do be getting crazy.
They do be getting crazy, and some of these girls' cars be smelling funky, and we make it brand new again.
The baddest things have the messiest whips.
Damn right. But
And
I-
messiest cribs.
Yes. But what I do is I give you the knowledge of knowing that I can restore your car and make it feel good again.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that come to me and they'll be like, I was gonna sell this. And I'm like, watch this. by the time, like, look at your car, right?
Mm.
Not to say your car, but I'm saying, like,
No, it was
you
my shop.
wanted
It was
to-
my shop.
He just said his car was dirty.
I know. I did tell him I wanted to sell my car. I
Yeah,
did tell him
that's
that.
what
I
I
did tell him
meant.
that. He's like, look at your car. It's a piece of shit. Now it's fine.
And we also have a sitcom that you guys can go see on TikTok
Yes.
that is going really well. We went viral last week. It got a lot of hits. And yeah, we're at episode 7 by now.
Mhm.
So if you watch the episodes, you obviously know what's going on in my shop.
The Road Ready universe.
Yeah. So
Dope,
yeah,
dope,
come on
dope.
in, 750 Oakdale Road, Road Ready Detailing. You already know. That's what I do.
Dope.
Ask for Dusty and you're good.
Dope. Before we get into anything, also, how y'all been? Let's start with you, Zara. How's your week been, man?
Man, I feel like Quagmire, just bare giggities. You know what I'm saying? Just been
Giggity,
gigging. giggity after giggity. I did a half Indian, half white wedding over 2 days. So the
Nice.
first day was kind of like the
White
Hindu
people?
ceremony.
Okay.
Second day was the Western.
Mm.
And man, I can't lie, bro. Indians know how to party, bro. I feel like they are one of my favorite crowds to DJ for. You know, because if you are in your bag and you know the songs they want to hear, the reaction they give you is amazing. You know,
Mm.
like I was definitely spinning some white tracks too, and it had the whites going crazy.
Yeah.
But when the Indians go crazy, it's just like it's such a satisfying feeling as a DJ. You
Yeah,
know?
the whole dance floor just in unison doing dances.
And they all know like the Bollywood songs, and there's
Yeah.
like significance to it. It was incredible.
How does the room smell?
Smell fine.
I'm just joking. I just had to fuck with it.
Oh my god!
Come on,
You're trying
bro,
to set me up.
I hang with Zar, so also, you know what I mean? So he'll hear me say some wild shit. and it
You
just
do be
means-
saying wild
Oh,
shit.
that is
So I just had to ask, how the room feel?
Oh,
Yes,
man.
sir, man. What about y'all, man? How have y'all weeks
Man's not
been?
answered.
It smelled fine. It smelled good.
I'm messing up his gigs.
I know,
My
right?
giggities.
And how's your week been, Dusty?
You know what? It's been all about the money.
Mm.
Jeez.
And you know what? I got to see my kids for the first time in a while.
Dope,
know,
dope,
That's always
dope,
good.
I would say for the first time, but okay.
Not in the first, but it's been a while.
Living up to the stereotype. But
Yeah, but no. It's not like I'm a deadbeat. It's not like I'm a deadbeat.
No.
But it's like, because I've been busy.
no, exactly.
I'm setting up the future for them, right? So I'm setting up the future. So it's like there's something I had to focus into in order to, and now I have that time, and that's what I wanted. That's what I built this for. So
Foundation.
yeah,
Mashallah.
foundation.
Foundation.
And a lot
Foundation.
of meditation. this week.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Wave?
This week I stayed out of trouble.
Good.
You know?
sure?
Good.
You sure?
I think so.
You looked in the air like, did I do this?
You know those ones that you have to like think back on it. But yeah, I just dropped some content, doing some mud collabs.
Yeah.
Dropped a video with Father Phyllis, DJ Sheem. Those are like some big soca artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so even like any artist in the city that wants to collab, want to get your music out there, just hit me up.
Okay.
You know, and yeah, that's basically the vibe right now.
Good job.
Dope.
You know, cause some destruction and some division. So I'm like, let me collab and do some uniting real quick.
Yeah.
It's a good way to market because it's subtle. It doesn't seem like, oh, these artists are like, it just sounds like
exactly.
you're doing it. And then you had some good dancers. Shout out Nia Dawn.
Yeah, exactly.
And who's
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. She was
Yeah.
on Real Bad Girls
Yeah,
for a little bit
exactly,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. Big of the dancers. Those are like Toronto dancers. You know what I mean?
They're
So,
good.
Dope. As for myself, I did something the other day. I was outside last night, and I was filming something for Jake. Give me the name of the thing. Tropical TV. Yeah, Tropical TV. Yo, it was dope. They were doing like it was like a dance party, but not like a dance party. Like they had DJs set up and like a few people behind. It was more of a filming and stuff like that at the same time.
Like boiler room type vibes.
Yes.
Dope.
That was the word I was looking for. Boiler room vibe. Let me see if I can find the stories here.
How was the audio?
Audio was nuts. The audio was cool for like in the room for the people and stuff like that. I was running it through Twitch.
It looks fire though.
Yeah.
Looks sick. One take Jake in the cut.
See it?
One take Jake.
Stop playing with Jake.
Sound.
Which one?
Yo, I can't believe I didn't call you back.
Look. It's not on the camera. It looks
That looks sick.
like there's way more people, but there's a good amount of people there. But like the way that it's shot, it looks like Like if you're watching it on TikTok and different things, it's like it's a vibe, man.
So
And
were
Tropic-
you?
My bad. Tropical's a big brand. This one.
Yeah.
So were you outside or were you just working? Or were you
I
like?
was just working.
Okay.
I wasn't in there dancing.
This
and
guy
shit.
messaged me like, "Yo, we're gonna start the pod later. I'm outside." So I'm thinking this guy's partying. I'm like, "Bro, you had a
No.
gig." You know what I'm saying?
Like, what are you doing?
No, I don't party, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's been my whole thing. And I did an interview with Hawaii Mighty earlier this week too. So look out for that. You know what I'm
How was
saying?
that?
That was a great conversation, man. Got to
Mm.
I really insightful. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that, man. I think it's gonna be one of her best interviews as well.
Mm.
But she's an alumni, right? So
Yeah. But to be honest, I only interviewed her one time, like 5 years ago. So
no, but then what about the
No,
time?
didn't she
they-
draw you out? Didn't she draw you
Yeah,
out
to that
Yeah.
cottage.
that was for her content.
Oh, what you mean
But
for
still,
your?
to me, that's
Yes, I interviewed her more than once in between
Yeah,
That's
Okay,
true.
okay.
But
for
for her content, and we talked about that too. That was a dope experience because like they got me to go out to this place in the country.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, and I got
Treat.
paid to do it and
Yeah,
everything. So it was a good look. But yes, that's been my week in a nutshell. But let's get to our news. There's been a bunch of shit to get to. Starting with this top 5. Discover Cans, where quality meets innovation. With over 24 premium strains, each carefully sealed in our signature cans for maximum freshness. We're redefining the cannabis experience. Trusted Canada-wide for consistency and reliability. We deliver the product you deserve. Elevate your expectations and explore the difference with Cans. You can find Cans on Instagram at @Cans_Canada, or you can find them on the Diamond Club page, DiamondClub_Ontario. Make sure to use the code WeLoveHipHop on the way out and get yourself a little discount. Salute to the sponsors. Cheer! The streams.
Like you asked for top. Pause.
Yeah, that aged badly. Last week, Dusty, when you were here, we were talking about the top 5's missing. He's apprehensive to drop these streams and stuff like that. And between then and now, the man gave us 2 streams.
Outside.
outsideness.
Yeah.
Outside.
So I was gonna say like, let's talk about the top 5 stream, but like, which one should we start with? Like,
Chronological order.
so the first one was
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's, right? What do y'all think about the man's Riz game and the Dave and Buster's one, man?
I mean, I don't know. Like he was rizzing hookers, right?
Is there a clip?
Sorry for saying that word.
There are some clips.
He's like, "Yo, I told everyone Scotty Barnes was gonna be here,"
Yeah.
and all the gal pulled up. And I don't know. I found it interesting. He was entertaining.
Mm,
He was exposing chromas a little more.
That was hilarious.
I got it right here. I got it right here.
Oh my God, 10 celebrity
and if I can't
bodies.
name the niggas, I'll give you $100.
I'm trying to be on that list.
20
I
niggas,
gotta be on that
10
list.
niggas.
You're trying to hit that? Yeah, why not?
Bro,
Why not?
Chris Paul, Drake,
You
Mad.
can't say that all out.
top 5.
Mad. This guy put himself there.
2 milli from East End.
Watch his beard, it's growing in.
Tory Lanez,
Jeez.
Damn.
Kevin Durant,
Legend.
Steve will do it. What? Draco the Ruler, long live my nigga Draco. I love you, brother.
Oh, she
Caffeine.
backed up. She messed with all them?
Yeah.
Books GME, the guy that got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
10
for sure.
academics. Now you tell
Ac-
me, Chromas, if I'm lying. That was 10 niggas you fucked. Certified, nigga.
But I do
Wow,
want to say
10
this.
is like 2 hands. All these girls have triple hands, but
Yeah, and enough of these
Still there.
shotties, they be a lot of their bodies be lames.
yeah, Sims.
You know what I
and
mean?
all types of
Like,
wild shit.
That's not a bad list right
That
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. If a girl's gonna have 10 bodies and like they're all celebrities, hey,
You have Drake and
Bro.
KD, and that's like having like
Well,
Rihanna
yeah.
and not Caitlyn Clark because she's kind of made, but
the
like
local rapper. And
So wait, how credible do you think these claims are? Do you think any of it is exaggeration, or do you accept this as fact?
I know Drake Yo the Ruler hit that.
Okay, how about like Steve will do it, Jake Paul, top 5.
I can't believe we're discussing Chromas'
I don't
bodies.
think that, yeah, why not? Why not?
No,
Let's
'cause
go into it.
I
Let's
feel
go
like-
into it. Wanna know what I want?
Because I feel like it's like, okay, let's say he knew that like she did those bodies for sure. I
Right.
just don't think it's P to like expose it. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Especially
Yeah.
if it was, I'm guessing it's for some type of exchange. I'm not gonna assume, but like
Yeah.
if you know what I'm saying, if it's
It's-
in that realm, then it's kind of like you should keep it business. And
Yeah.
why is he exposed? Like, did
I
she
don't
get
know.
at him first?
I don't know what the root
Yes,
of
she
their
did.
beef is.
because remember he said something like like she sells it or something like that, and then she said, "Oh, top 5, you don't know nothing about my bodies, blah blah blah. I never let you hit."
Was this like years ago this happened?
Nah, just recently
On the Adam 22 interview, right?
Yeah, on Adam 22's interview, he said something like, "I hit it and you hit it," like something like that.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, you don't know nothing about my body, blah blah blah." So he's showing he knows something about your body. You know what I mean?
I
But
no.
man threw himself in there though, eh?
Yes, but
you think he really got some of that?
I'm not sure, but I don't know if that's where the root of it started.
No, that's not where the beef started. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying that's where this clip.
No, because he's been talking shit on her for a few years now, and at one point in time,
They were friends.
they were cool. She's in his music video
While he was in jail.
While he was in jail.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to figure out what part of this crazy simulation where they just stop being friends.
Because she wouldn't do what Lady SB would probably do.
Which
And
is
what's that?
Do I gotta say anymore?
Be more
Yes.
specific.
Yeah, say more.
I'm imagining a lot of things.
Yeah,
that lady
exactly.
is-
Use your imagination. But at the end of the day, I more see it as like when Lady SB came over to We Love.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You asked her a certain question.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then with Chromas, when she comes here, it's more, intimate not intimate in the sexual way, but like your conversation with her. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Maybe that's the reason, because she wasn't complying with the bullshit that maybe SB was gonna comply with.
With him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right? So
Okay,
it's just like right there, there's the switch. Like, fuck that girl. I fucked her. This guy messed with her. That guy. Like, you know what I mean? You're just throwing
Yeah.
shade. You're just being a ghetto youth. after
Well,
that, right?
he's obviously like, well, in Jamaica they call him like
Pussy Watchman.
I was about to say, yeah. I'm not sure if you could say
a what?
that.
A what?
A
A pussy watchman. Basically, it's like
pussy
Pussy
watchman.
watch, man.
like you're
Interesting.
watching the poems. You know what I mean?
And I watch the woman.
What we call them, boy, they pussy watch.
watchman.
Basically, you're watching every man she's
Pussy
linking up
watchman.
with. So maybe he hit, and then he's like, "Oh wait, you're slamming Drake, you're slamming Drake, you're slamming all these next man, like wagwan."
Wow.
I thought
And
we
then
had a tick.
Yes, and then he's just imagining himself there, like just like,
He's like,
finger
bumps.
in the bum.
You're like, you know when Soda's like, with Drake. He's like, all right, now I'm drawing the line here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know,
I
maybe
got
that's
you.
Yeah.
it. But we are speculating.
No, you're right. You're totally right. I'd be mad too. And he didn't get to hit for real, but he threw himself in there. He's like, I fuck that.
That's salty shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, but let's not get too sidetracked on Chroma's Pum Pum right there. What do y'all think of the Dave and Buster's stream, like in total? Like Wax stream? Was it engaging?
I think the W is the fact that he did a stream.
Mm.
I think the actual content of the stream, in my opinion, wasn't that entertaining, but it's a start. Like, and even the next stream he did was a little more entertaining. It's
Yeah.
still like almost its own craft. So as you do it more, you're gonna get better at it.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like maybe the trolling antics, or like maybe because I don't know when he's telling the truth or when he's just lying.
Mhm.
So like the credibility isn't there for me. And even when he was like saying stuff like, yo, Africans can't hoop, or like, oh, well, every African has a pimple here. Like he was saying like stuff, and I'm
He
like, yo,
says anything, man.
he doesn't say anything.
He
Fufu.
says-
Yo, how come every African eats fufu? And the man's like, yo, you haven't even tried it. Like he just be saying stuff, you know? So I don't know. Me personally, like it's not my style of streaming
Mm.
in terms of like what I would watch, but I can tell that it was entertaining for a lot of people. And I think he has his own lane. And I think if he stays consistent, he can, keep growing as a streamer.
Yeah.
I feel he needs help, though, a little bit of help from a guy like Friday, just
With
a
like the
little bit.
content
A
aspect.
little bit of direction. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're doing exactly what you did at Wonderland. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want to see Top 5 on a ski resort. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him in different places where they don't expect that Somalian ass. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny because that's what we were talking about last week when we said possibly like, what could he do?
Yeah,
You
and
know
that's
what I
what I'm
mean?
trying to say. Like,
Exactly.
we're gonna beat him to it, but I'm saying like that's the angle I would go with him. Like I'd be like, bro, come on, like I'm gonna see you on a stream. You're lucky it's not me. I'd find you on the stream and punch you in your face, like because you're just talking shit, right? I'm just saying, like that's what can happen to you.
Yes.
Let's take you.
You're not saying you're gonna do that.
Bro,
Okay, and it's
I'm
not
not
the-
saying me do that.
Okay, no, I
Man,
don't have to make
sounded
it
like
clear.
that. It did sound like that for a second.
We always get misconstrued, but let's say, let me go back on it. And I'll take another
Reel
week
it
off.
back, reel it back.
You know
Reel
those
it back.
ones?
The man knows me, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm saying, in a sense, like that's the protection level. Like you're doing again the same thing,
Mm.
right? Okay, do you want a guy to come and just out of nowhere snuff you in your face, or do you want to be able to meet the prime minister on a ski resort and it's like top 5 on a Blue Mountain? Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? He trying skiing, like shit that this nigga from jungle doesn't do on a regular basis. That's what I kind of want to see him doing. What he's doing is just a repeat of the same content. That's not gonna that's like, I seen this one and I was like, okay, Wonderland. Then I seen the David Buster. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. I will say this, and do me a favor, move that wire over on top of your mic there. Like top. We're over the top. Yeah. It's just so it's not in the way. My bad. I will say this. I did give, when you're saying about, some direction from I actually kind of did that.
You made him do this?
No, I didn't make him do anything.
But you gave him this idea?
We've spoken behind the scenes, and he's like, yo, where do you think I should go? Should I go to CNE? Should I go to Dave & Buster's? And I said, go to CNE.
Mud.
You mashed up mine and his flags.
Right? And listen, I don't want to look like a problematic person, like, oh, Friday. I said, go get your shit off and just be careful and get out of there. But it would be actually a look that has more people outside and people could see, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up doing both.
Yeah.
So it's a good look, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
and also he didn't get as oppy. Where back in the other streams, like the one he did in Wonderland, he was running around with the chain. He was smoking on this person, smoking on that person.
Yeah, right.
He was like, yo, when they asked him about
K-Money?
the clutch and the K-Money. No, when he was talking about clutch and different things, he's like, I'm not going to smoke on clutch no more. I don't want to do this and all that. So like, he's trying to change the image a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I will say with IRL streaming or just streaming in general, I think it's good to have intention or like a thought out plan where it's okay, we're going to go here, we're going to do this, then we're going to do this activity. Now we're going to invite this person to the stream. So I think if he had more of that in terms of the logistics, it would be better. But if it's just like top 5, like walking around, talking shit, like for me, like maybe I'm getting older and like it's just not like the frequency I would spend my time. I'd rather watch an academic stream where he's actually like breaking down something, or like Kai Cenat where there's like set activities where like, all right, we're going to do this challenge, chat. We're going to do this, that. So I think it's still good though, because at least he's showing up and he's, he's putting himself out there. Every time he goes IRL, he is risking his life and the life of those close to him.
This is true.
So it takes some form of bravery, right?
Yeah.
It's not about bravery right now. It's about shock value. Or like, I want to see him go catapult to that another level. The whole world knows this kid, right? You're going to CNE, Regin.
But CNE is also a good display of Toronto events.
For sure. Because we're going to do it. We're supposed to do it today.
Yeah.
But we can't do it because this guy, Masha, saw up and gave the idea to him. So I'm playing.
Wow.
I'm playing with you.
Friday.
I'm playing with you. What? I'm saying like it's top 5. Shock value. I feel shock value goes a little bit down when you're doing 3 times the same thing. Right? Repeating yourself is almost insane. That's what they call it, right? So why aren't you doing something where it's like top 5 dress up in a tuxedo and then he's in like a white guy part, like a ball party, like something.
But what kind of party?
Not a ball party. Don't try that.
A white man ball party?
A white man, like, you know what I mean? Those white people parties, right? Where they dress
what
up.
What type of white people parties?
I don't know, man. But I don't know. He'd have to go there and find out. You know what I'm saying? And then he could come back and tell us because he's gonna be streaming. We could you know what I'm saying?
I've never heard that one.
Where'd you get that?
I got bear sound effects.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You're holding them back.
Oh man. But you see, the thing is, and you're right about that, because Neon, he does a lot of different streaming where he's like in all these different environments. He's dressed up in a suit, hanging out with YG one day at a restaurant, and next thing you know, he's like hanging out with Iggy Azalea. But Neon's also way more like developed in the game.
You're supposed to still take a little page out of Neon's book and be like, okay, let me get someone who's local. Let me go somewhere where they wouldn't expect to see me, guys.
Yeah. And maybe hearing this, that can maybe help jog his ideas to start doing that. But I will say this about this IRL streaming shit. All those ideas are great, but they sound fucking expensive, bro. Like,
what do you mean?
I stream, right? And a bunch of people stream. And they stream from their location, their studio, their crib, whatever they do. And you don't have to be outside, rent out place, do all of that. But so every time now you have to go do a stream, You got to rent somewhere,
Mm.
get clothes, get the crew together.
He's $80 million up, Regin.
80 million is crazy.
Nah, he's not.
Look at I'm
80
saying-
million?
The man said he had 80 million the other day.
Bro, he says a lot of
He
things.
says a lot.
That's what
things.
I'm saying. So let's see it.
But
wanna
it's
see
just,
it.
it just
Go
doesn't,
rent
it
the
doesn't
place.
sound to me economically sound
Yeah.
because it sounds like you're spending more than you're actually pulling back
making-
in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've heard other streamers complain about this too, where they're like, yo, this IRL streaming, you guys think it's cheap, but like I gotta pay $5,000 for my camera crew to fly out to the location with me and all that. Then I gotta pay for my clippers and my editors and all that. Like they end up spending like 10 grand on one stream.
Yeah, but Top 5 used to just do lives off his Instagram for free, and they were as effective in terms of garnering views. So lower your overhead. Does he have to do IRL streaming? Can he just do it from his crib? He could just run some 2K with some other Toronto rappers.
He could do that too.
So just do that.
Like
Like
it's part of his contract. He just has to stream. So that's what I'm saying. Now he did that. He got that out of the way. Maybe plan for another bigger stream and along the line. But for the next few streams, just give them easy ones, fam, and just be entertaining.
I have a good one because I saw Honcho Hoodlum posted on his story. Any rappers want to play 2K for money? Top 5 versus Honcho Hoodlum in NBA 2K live
and put them in the
stream.
same room.
Crazy.
Same room, even if
Set it
it's
up.
just same chat, even if you have Honcho on a webcam or even just his voice and it's top 5, people would watch that. And it also kind of covers like the gambling aspect too, right?
Yeah, and you only has to run it for an hour.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to sit there and stream for like 4 hours, 5 hours like the rest of these guys do. Like you do your hour and you're done. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather Top 5 play GTA though.
Any game, bro. It just like it lowers your overhead. You can you're safer, you don't have to, bring out a bunch of security, transportation, all these added costs.
Yeah, because every time you want to turn on a camera, you got to spend like at least a rack. That gives me anxiety, bro.
But I do want to say as well, like this is a business. Most businesses aren't profitable in the first few years, and I feel like a lot of Toronto content creators are afraid to spend some money to invest in their business. But you want like
But
this
you want
business,
everything
you know
for us.
what I mean? Like, oh, you want us to spend money on you, but you don't want to spend money on your own thing.
Yeah.
So I do feel like if you do have to be in the red for a little bit just to get over the hump type thing, like it's fine. Like
if you're gonna be taking streaming seriously,
exactly,
then do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how serious he really wants to be. He says it.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And I think he's spiced off of seeing the reception.
yeah.
But like these guys who we know who are like streamers, like K Showtime just turned into a streamer, or man before him, Kishka and different guys.
Yeah.
I can see them more taking the risk and saying that because like that's what they want to do. They've been streaming from time, like you know what I'm saying. So you'll be in the red for a little while, but I'm going to be streaming for the long run.
Exactly.
If man is not streaming for the long run, like I don't want to take too many L's, and I'm only going to be so hot for a certain amount of time. So I don't want to spend too much, and then I'm not as hot anymore, and then it's like now I'm still in the red.
Well, how long is his contract with Kick?
I don't know. That's I don't be asking all those.
Does it expire? I guess it would expire.
It's probably like a year.
Yeah,
A year.
Renew.
Yeah.
You have to renew.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But still to top 5. I think both streams were dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep doing them.
Are we gonna discuss Pressa calling into Neon or
we can?
because I feel like it's kind of one-sided if you only talk about top 5 and we don't address
Yo, I wanted to add that when I saw that, I'm like, this is like hood PR. It's
No,
like
for
gangsta politics was like, yo, you're gonna go on Neon, run into Neon, say this. That's how it felt. Cause it didn't even feel like he was trying to like sell it fully. Like it felt like he had to do it
No,
because he got
facts.
called out. Look at his face.
I'll
Like
play
there's
it. I'll play it.
He's looking over like, yeah.
I'm from Toronto. We them niggas.
Oh shit.
Top 5. Fuck top 5. GGGK.
Oh.
We outside in LA live. Call top 5 right now, your boy, and tell him what it is, man. You alright?
Well, I'm a civilian.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a civilian.
I know you're my dog.
All right, brother.
I see you
I'm a
bagging Ruby
civilian.
Rose and shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
No beef, y'all have. I'm friends with him, but
Yeah,
no, but I'm
cool.
no.
We're both friends. You're friends
I'm,
with both of us.
yeah. I'm friends with him, but nothing to do with any of the other stuff.
Nah,
just like,
obviously not. I
just
know
like,
that.
yeah. Hey,
what's
brother.
in reality, none of them are his
No.
friends.
Literally.
All right, I'll learn that.
He's just like,
Alrighty.
He's like, these guys would hang me upside down if they
He
had a
looks so
chance.
nervous.
and like if you keep
Wow.
playing the clip, Neon literally doesn't know who he's speaking to.
hold on.
What?
Yo, a little bit.
Oh, he's like,
Oh, that's
where.
where
He's about to say, who is
Yeah,
that,
he's about to say, who is that? And the man
He did
says
that on
Pressa.
purpose, though. He did
And
that
the
on
man's like-
purpose, though.
Yeah.
He did that on purpose, though.
Who did it? Neon or
Of course,
Pressa?
bro. Neon.
Are you
That's-
sure?
Nah, that
Brenton.
seemed genuine.
Yeah, 'cause-
No, you might
don't
not
think
know who Pressa
You might
is.
not know who Pressa is?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know who Pressa
Yeah.
is.
Okay, imagine it, like an American
Yeah, I can't go
randomly
around
sees
it.
Pressa on the street. You think like 90% of Americans are going to be like, oh my God, that's Pressa.
Maybe.
Yeah, he might know of him and know he has Pressa exists, but seeing him in person, not know that it's Pressa.
Because once they say that's Pressa, oh my God, that's Pressa. Where's my phone? And then, you know what I mean? Then the energy changes.
But the cameras were rolling anyways.
But he didn't know who he was talking to.
Okay, but
Bullshit.
I think he got the
Maybe.
drop because like you were just on a stroll and you see Neon in the Superman costume, and the first thing you say is, "Yo, I have top 5, man." Like I don't know, it feels like Bundog was there, like
There it is. They set
You
that
know
up.
what
Like,
I'm
we
saying?
know he's going to be here.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Come on, guys.
exactly. But I find it interesting that Top 5 did say that once he mentioned Coi Leray, that's when Pressa will start to vocalize how he feels about the situation. Because prior to that, he wasn't really saying too much. So I don't know if you're Pressa, how are you supposed to handle all this like Top 5 slander?
And this clip is actually very short because even after that, Top 5 literally calls Neon like a minute after this
I'm telling you,
interaction.
they're all playing a game with us.
No.
They gotta be.
I thought that at the very, very
No, they're
beginning.
beefing.
No, this is
No,
real.
they're beefing.
That's crazy.
It's like, who's going to get to the top first? Pause.
But like, to be honest, like they're all winning in their own way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Neon's doing the best thing though. Just I'm
I'm
But
a
him-
civilian.
I don't want no
that's-
beef.
yo, I catch-
I'm not
yo.
trying to say nothing.
But if I was
too
Pressa,
much
I'd
as
be like,
well.
what do you mean you don't know me, doc? You just sat here and shook my hand and fucking talked to me like you knew me.
But why are you saying call Top 5 and tell him what it is? You call Top 5 and tell him what it is.
No, he's
You know what
telling
I'm
him.
saying?
No, but it's like he's telling him to tell Top 5, like, you just seen Pressa.
Mm,
It's like a man seen him on the blind. Like, yo, tell him, say you just seen me, B.
Jeez.
And I
outside.
go from there. I'm not calling you because I want to whoop your ass. What am I calling you? Leaving my number in your call log so you can tell people I bust your ass.
These guys got to figure it out, man. They need to resolve that shit, man.
They're just all young men who want to get to the top first. Pause, and I'm gonna beat you there to it.
I
And
think-
I don't care if I have to rip your head off for it
Mm.
right now, and that's just what it is.
I think there is a competitive element to it
Yeah.
because, at one point, Pressa was the guy of Toronto. He
Yes.
was like our number one, right?
Yeah.
Now you can argue, at least to the rest of the world, it's Top 5. So maybe there's that aspect of like, yo, you took my spot after like we kind of
No.
like ingratiated you into our crew, and now
Mm.
like you left and you're like kind of talking ish about us.
Well,
So-
can I be real with you?
Hmm.
I would have felt it was boring if I would have loved an album from all three of them at the same damn time. YG, Pressa, and Top 5. Let's just say.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, that would have hot fizzled out in less than 3 months. This is more. This
Less
is
than a
more
month.
important. Yeah, less than a month, bro. We'd have listened to that 2 times and been like, all right, done. Right? This way is way more important. It's like, you know what I mean? Division is better than togetherness.
It's,
Is
it's
it?
a wild way.
In a
as far
wild
as-
for
way.
content, for
For
content,
Yeah,
content
for content,
purposes,
bro.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I
In,
would-
in the grand
better
scheme
is
of
a-
things,
yeah.
no,
Yeah,
but for
no.
content purposes,
This yes, for
dude,
content.
it's been a long running thing. Like we've been able to slice this pie up into mad
bro,
pieces,
yo,
bro.
I would be on it too. I'd be like, I'm not being friends with you. I get more money not being friends with you. I'll call you Christmas, say what's up. Haha, you see that one? I made 100 off of you,
Mm.
but I'm not gonna hang out with you like that no more because I'm gonna figure out like it's better for me to be against you in this
Mhm.
sense, right?
Mhm.
Top 5 was given how much money from Bundog and Pressa, and then turned around and, you know what I mean, switched up on them. So I feel like it was meant to happen like that, right?
But do you think,
it's a
okay,
wild tale.
It's
It-
a wild tale.
it
bro.
seems like from the outside looking in, Pressa and Bundog have like they've already accomplished a lot, and it seems like they're pretty financially secure. I'm
Mhm.
assuming. I might not know. I'm not trying to pocket watch, right? So
Oh,
do you
shit.
feel like they still care about being relevant in the public eye? Whereas I feel like Top 5 enjoys the attention
Yeah.
maybe more than the financial gain.
I think it's a little bit of both because you see with Pressa, it's different than with Bundog, right?
Mm.
Pressa still has the responsibility of being a
In the public
major in front of the people,
Visible,
visible artist.
Yeah.
Bundog, he can take it or leave it. He doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? But like for Pressa, he has to kind of be the guy.
And even when Moondog is visible, he's wearing like masks and stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? But Pressa, like, he's signed to a label. Like, it's expected that he's the guy.
But is he still the guy? Like, in terms of the Toronto audience, do you feel like they still revere Pressa like they used to in his heyday? Or do you feel like they got over it?
I think they put him in legend status.
Yeah.
He's in legend status.
And he doesn't have to really appeal to Toronto anymore. He's trying to probably appeal to China, Asia, somewhere else now, bro.
Yeah. I think he's still trying to appeal to America.
Even that, but he's gonna figure it out too. Like, you can only be this big in America. You can't be that big. You're not from there.
Do you think when he said that thing that African Americans don't have culture, do you remember that tweet?
Yeah, it was a while back, yeah.
And I feel like that kind of stunted his growth because he was already on like an upward trajectory.
No.
No?
It was an uphill
Difficult.
battle, bro. There was videos coming out of him doing shows and people clowning him and all types of stuff from like years ago, like when he was first like on Breakfast Club and shit like that. That was just like the cherry on top, to be honest. I was like, bro, you're already not favored over there and you're saying that, bro? Like, leave the FBA alone, fam.
Yeah, that was not a good move.
Yeah.
And then also, do you feel like the affiliation with Coi Leray kind of stunted his growth as well, or did it help him initially?
That gave him the most visibility at the time.
Yeah, but then and then when she left him, it didn't.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they had a race. It was whoever came out of that on top, right? Would be the winner.
Type thing.
You know what I'm saying? And when she was like, all right, I'm out, he didn't pick up the phone and be like, yo, drop my new album. What are you doing?
Yeah, she had like 3 hits after.
Right after that.
Yeah, and he didn't show up with like a new famous thing. Like, and listen, we'll get off of this in a second. Salute to Pressa, because like, I feel bad like when we start getting into people's relationship matters and stuff, right? But like, if he had came back with like give me a name.
Like
even
a
Lotto, Ruby Rose even, or something. And
like a name brand.
Yeah,
shorty,
it'd be like, okay, well, he leveled up. Fuck Coi Leray. You know what I'm saying? But he came back with baddies, but none of them were name brand. They were just like OF things and
like
IG
IG
bitches
and then he got
shit.
the little charge lately. With
And that didn't help neither. You know what I'm saying? But if he came back with like, boom, this is my new girl on my arm and freaking. Yeah, like Brittany Renner. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Somebody, like just somebody like sauced up where everybody would be like, yo, Pressa's goated. He'd be out of here right now.
Yeah.
He could drop anything. He could drop poo-poo.
You know who
and people would love him, bro.
They pick it up.
Yeah.
You know who he would remind me of? Like a ASAP.
Yes.
like almost like a Gialis rapper that like gets girls and like
pushed him into the
swaggy.
fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
They could have started.
He
But
could
you
still
have
do
to
that.
get-
He could still do that.
You have to get the name brands in this rap game.
He's a Rihanna. You're saying.
It's like, it's weird. Like, people care about the music, obviously, but the relationships, when you start getting into them and they're public ones, if you don't do that, fine. Then they'll just judge you off the music and whatever you do on socials. But once you start getting into, oh, I'm dating friggin' Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
You know, right? Who's the one who was dating her?
Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo. You know what I'm saying? Now Moneybag Yo can't come back with just some IG chick as his girlfriend. He can smash all of them all he wants. But his next girlfriend
Gotta be a
has to be somebody who has a name.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I'll make sure.
Okay, so let's say,
I'd make sure of that.
do you think if Pressa were to get in a relationship with like a celebrity female, it could resurrect his career?
That's just not just Pressa. That's everybody. That's part of the game. That's why they even put people in staged relationships, right? So it helps to raise your visibility and you know, get you more love with the women and stuff out there. So it's actually like kind of necessary to always have like a cool celebrity girlfriend, or but you then, fall out and you go back in with her type shit. You know what I'm saying?
But then, okay, there's a difference, because now what's going to probably mess him up with a celebrity girlfriend is that this OF chick got him a charge. So now if I'm a celebrity girl, unless I'm on the edge, I might take him, but some of them won't because of the image.
Nah, Chris Brown could get any of these celebrity girls. He's been beating girls.
After the beating with Rihanna, have you ever really seen him with something better than Rihanna?
That's fact.
Better than Rihanna,
better than Rihanna,
not, but he still had some name brand. He still had name brand girls.
He had to make them,
bro.
Yeah, like Karuchi, he made her.
Handmade,
that's true. That's true. I was gonna say Karuchi, but yeah, he did.
He
make
never
her more
dated
famous.
somebody who's just already doing their thing. Like he didn't start dating Keke Palmer all of a sudden.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Because maybe they realized it would be bad for their brand.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm here with the man that beat up Rihanna. You're crazy.
So Pressa has a DV?
Who?
An allegation. Yeah.
allegedly.
Oh, okay.
He's being
Well,
he
he
got
had a
charged.
court case and
He had
stuff
a
like
court
that.
case.
I don't
That-
know about the results of it though. I didn't really follow up too tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm holding back my
Yeah,
jokes.
you better
right?
hold on. Yeah, Tom.
I'm not trying to get abducted.
Yeah, they'll be like, yo, Dusty, call DJ Natural. Tell him to come over to the shop.
Yo, they'll pull up in the spaceship.
Yeah,
inside.
yeah,
Would you rather get abducted by them or the aliens?
I'd rather take the aliens still.
Yeah, I
'Cause
know.
with the aliens, they might probe you. Them next man, they're definitely probe
These guys are gonna cut your fingers off and stuff. They're gonna hold you and make
All right, there you go. Okay, let's move on, man. Salute to
Oh,
Pressa.
man.
Salute to Top 5. Keep doing your thing, guys. Can we get to Ratlanta, please?
I want to take a quick break from this episode to give a big shout out to Only Loud, Canada's one-stop shop for your favorite legacy brands and all things loud. Only Loud provides mail order delivery nationwide and same-day delivery to those in the Ottawa area. Check them out at onlyloud.ca or follow them on their socials, Instagram at onlyloudcanada or on Snapchat onlyloud.ca for more exclusive content. Only Loud is not just a product, it's a lifestyle. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer.
Okay, I was playing some songs. I don't feel bad calling it that. Don't get surprised when I call it Ratlanta.
It's just that you played the whole list.
Academics, the biggest hip hop streamers, all his last few streams, he's been titling them Ratlanta.
Episode 1, episode 2.
Yes, bro. He's contacting people. He's getting the facts. He's getting everything substantiated.
He's trying to destroy them.
Like Young Thug, he fucked up, bro.
I just want to say,
What do you mean? How do you fuck up?
to begin, I'm a civilian. So all my takes and opinions are going to come from a civilian mindset and perspective.
So is that your question?
I'd like to echo that as well.
I would like to triple that as well.
I'm gonna put lower thirds. DJ Natural, civilian. DJ Lazar, civilian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what about me?
The views expressed are not from street dudes.
We ain't shit.
Right on. They'll be like,
Old head ex street dudes, man.
yeah. They'll be like, no, Steve, you guys are lying.
Okay, so I'm gonna play. Actually, I don't have to play exactly the thing, but just to give you guys what happened with Young Thug is he got caught having an interrogation with the police from years ago around the time when Lil Wayne's tour bus got shut up.
Oh, we know.
A 2-hour interrogation.
Yeah, a 2-hour interrogation, and during that time, he was saying stuff like, "Oh, like the shooter who's locked up currently, right?"
Yeah.
Let me land. Right? The shooter who's locked up currently, he was like, you're saying that guy, yeah, we used to sell Wayne weed and stuff like that. Just like talking a little bit too much to the boy then. Now the shooter is in jail. He's saying that whatever Thug said didn't get him locked up. He's holding Thug down. But we all hear the tapes, or, most of us heard the tapes, and it sounds like he's talking a little bit too much to the police, bro. What happened to Where's My Lawyer?
And I guess to give the other side of it, because Thug did try to explain some of the things, and his affiliates did try to explain some of the things. He was saying he was trying to spin the police in the sense of like, the police, they wanted to book his boy on like, oh, you tried to shoot at Wayne. And then Thug is like, oh, nah, we sell Wayne. We sell to Wayne. Why would we mess up our link? Like, we cool with Wayne type thing, He tried to misdirect the police. Exactly.
Yo, but if it's like, the thing is, one thing to be like trying to misdirect the police, trying to fuck them up or whatever. But like, if you're saying things that are actually true, like, yo, we're doing illegal things, but we didn't do that illegal thing, that's still snitching to me.
Yeah, but they're gonna know anyways.
But the problem is,
before you.
Yes, but here's the problem. It's one thing for him because he said he made a mistake, right? He even jumped on Twitter and said,
an honest mistake.
I made an honest mistake. But you were talking shit like you're the rat arbiter of who's a rat in hip hop.
You squandered Gunna's career.
Yes.
And look at him.
Yes. And now you're the one getting put in the spotlight, fam. So maybe you shouldn't have went so hard on Gunna.
That's the karma.
Like a motherfucker.
Dude,
To be honest,
I love that.
okay, based off my perception, I would say 99% of street dudes talk to the police.
Every day.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe they had a one interrogation where they're like, oh, nah, F you, I'm standing on business, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
So like, at one point, they're like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm going to give you this in exchange for that. You know what I mean? There's only like some of them that actually stand on business. Nah, I'm taking the 10 years.
Or you know what? They get caught just before they were about to do something really good that day. And they need to get the hell out of here, bro, and they'll do anything.
I had a Joby waiting for me. She
Lord,
said she was,
she's calling
it
my
was dripping on her leg. And damn, bro, what do you? I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, boom.
You know what I'm
You're gonna
saying?
give it up, bro. You're scared.
When they got caught on the Wednesday, I'm standing on. I'm getting billed tomorrow. I'm standing on business. But when they get caught on the Friday,
Boom, bro.
and they're there for the week, it's a little bit of a different story.
You get yourself up. You still end up in jail, you idiot.
Well, 21 unfollowed him.
Ooh.
I do want to say to that point, 21 was never following him from before then. So when the blog started posting that, 21 was like, hey, you know what? Let me just follow this guy since I've. But like,
See, I'm glad you cleared that up because I saw the headline. I was like, 21 unfollows Thug. I'm like, damn, bro, stamped.
but the thing is, like, because of what you said, Thug was going so crazy on the anti-snitching. You know what I mean? Like,
That's to show you he was covering up himself.
he was projecting.
He was projecting. That's what most people do.
That's crazy.
They project. They call you the narcissist. They call you the rat, but really they're the one chirping.
Because there's no like definite rules to snitching. Like everyone has their own
The
definition.
rules, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like you could talk to them, but you just can't. The information can't be used in court. Some mans would be like, "Oh, you can't talk at all." Other mans would be like, you could spin them." You know what I mean? Like,
or it don't count if they dead.
no, exactly. Yeah, that's another one.
That's another one.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
another one.
Oh, like the guy I'm talking about, he dead already. So whatever.
Didn't that happen with T.I.?
That exact
Yeah.
Lil
Atlanta,
Durk,
bro.
King Von.
King Von with Little Durk.
Exactly.
Wow, sir. Sacrifice.
Well, I feel like people at the
Damn.
end of the day, when confronted with that situation, would rather their freedom than principles in that sense. You know what I'm saying? When you're faced with that option, like I feel like most people will choose their freedom. And it's unfortunate that, like, how do I explain? Like, do you feel like this is gonna affect how people hear Young Thug now forever?
Absolutely. But not really.
No way.
Because look at Gunna. Gunna's been flourishing this whole time. If Thug just lets it go, like if he holds on to it too much, like no I didn't, then now your fans are gonna start feeling the ick when they see you.
What about 6ix9ine, who
Yeah, I was about to
was
say that.
overtly telling people the truth about him ratting?
He embraced it, so his fans were like, "Fuck it, we don't care."
But no one cares about 6ix9ine anymore. His music doesn't hit. It was. Do you remember how his music was hitting before? Like,
This is
it was
true.
different.
This is true.
What I will say, Gunna played it perfectly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like because 6ix9ine came out and he was standing on it too much in the sense of like, yeah, I snitch and what? What you guys gonna do about it?
Yeah.
I snitch and I'm outside here, I'm outside there. What? So then it kind of like paused, left a bad taste in people's mouths where they don't want to support this guy.
It was
now.
too arrogant.
You know what I mean? Like you can't be
Yeah.
arrogant with the snitching. Gunna, he's like, let me keep my head down. I'm gonna deliver good music.
He didn't say nothing.
You know what I mean?
Nothing.
Yeah, he let the memes happen. He was just quiet.
Yeah.
And because the internet is very like anti-bully, it seemed like Thug and it seemed like the industry was trying to bully Gunna.
Yep.
And he was like the underdog where it's like, hey, we're gonna root for this guy. And now we're looking at Thug now, where it's like, okay, you better have a spotless record then. If you guys are moving, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Silence is the most strongest.
Yes. Well, we can see it right now. It's working for Gunna.
Silence.
I don't even know what he talks like right now to this day.
You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
But there are exceptions to every rule because right now I feel
So
like,
that just proves to you he didn't snitch, maybe.
but I feel like Little
No,
Baby,
silent he's been.
like Little Baby being silent right now is working against him because Little Baby looks crazy right now.
What's wham?
Oh,
What is it?
yes.
What's the term that they say?
Wham?
What's wham do or
Yeah,
what would wham do or
What
some
would
Like,
shit?
do?
whatever Wham says goes.
Whatever
or something
wham
like
says
that.
goes.
Something like that.
What up, wham?
So it's like,
what you say?
okay, like baby, you went so hard against Gunna. You know, you
Turn the
bas-
place against him.
and a lot of Baby's like biggest tracks are either with Gunna
Yep.
or like Gunna wrote the hookers. Even Young Thug, like
Mm-hmm.
my favorite album of Young Thug, Gunna literally wrote it. The Pink album or the Punk album or whatever. Gunna's on like 6 out of 12 tracks. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, they
So-
played him, bro. If he wasn't played so hard, I don't think people would care about the way Thug's little interrogation got put onto the open. If Thug wasn't going so hard, if he had just came back, dropped some tunes,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying, and kept it moving, like we wouldn't even be thinking about it right now because the fans don't care, bro.
Because that Thug interrogation dropped like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was kind of like,
And
I
no
heard
one
this
cared.
before.
You
I
know,
heard
no,
that.
no one cared.
So people only care when he started kind of virtue signaling against.
Yes, that's when
Exactly.
people look into you.
It's kind of like the whole because Kendrick brought up, weird cases. Now nobody better have a weird case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When TDE got their little case the other day,
Exactly.
everybody's like, so what about your mans in them?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to go weird case witch hunting now.
Literally, once you start virtue signaling too hard, you better not have nothing even like remotely close to what you're talking about.
It happens with the preachers. They bun Batiman so much.
Yeah, they're the biggest
and
ones.
then we find out that they're one too.
They're the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You know what? Salute the Thug. Okay. Well, actually, not Salute the Thug.
Why not?
All right. Because he's a rat.
You guys.
Yo, I don't know why it felt good to say that.
He's a rat.
People are gonna start looking into Friday.
Keep looking, man. You ain't find nothing.
But okay, we're saying Ratlana, but every city has mad snitches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna call out which ones, but Toronto rappers have mad snitches.
Oh, there's
I'm
hella
not
snitches
gonna
up
come
there.
up with one.
Name one.
But I said no.
Name
Put a
one.
name on the bullet.
I don't want to have to.
Yo, you see the guy that sit beside you on the show, Dusty?
Oh, man.
No, say it now. I wanna know.
No, don't say that.
Okay.
I don't want to have to blank it out. And I have to remember who I have to blank out from the beginning of the episode.
Oh, you better.
Anyhow,
You better.
one thing I forgot to mention,
Yes,
because we all mentioned 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
The thing that happened yesterday
Top
with Top 5 and 6ix9ine. Yo.
6ix9ine got mad though. He was looking like, yo, who's this little? I stand on business.
I feel like this is like the link up that always needed to happen, bro.
I'm inviting y'all. Y'all can join live whenever y'all want.
It's like Thanos versus Galactus, bro.
I had 6ix9ine too. Yo, 6ix9ine. How quick did Jay leave you?
Jeez.
Who? How quick did your bitch leave you when you ratted? Be honest, I'm not here to tweak. How quick did your bitch leave you when you ratted? I'm not here to tweak.
Listen, bro. Didn't niggas almost cut your head off?
Yeah. A little scratch. I never
A
told
little
her.
scratch.
I beat a body. I beat a body. I was facing life. I was facing life in jail. Did you get beat up at what's that fitness gym?
Watch Axe
Did you
Face.
get beat up at the fitness?
Yeah,
Aren't you trying to sue a fucking fitness gym?
But let me tell you something real quick. I did what I do, but I'm
stuttering. Shut the fuck up. Stop stuttering.
KO.
TKO. You like that?
TKO.
They offered you 20 years and you ratted. They offered me 20 years and I didn't rat.
So they don't know about this.
Okay, hold on.
I had to remove it because
Yeah.
Top 5 was TKOing him still.
Yeah,
I need to see that. I need to see part 2 of that, bro.
Yo, has anyone ever won in a Top 5 live? Like, I feel like he wins every single time. Like,
Yes,
the moment
but-
you engage, you lose.
But the thing is, has anybody ever won in a 6ix9ine live? And I've never seen that neither. And I think this is his only defeat.
I feel like
Look at him. He doesn't know what to do.
I feel like Top 5 Top 5 kind of had home court advantage because like
Yeah, he was there
he was
first.
already on the live and he was expecting 6ix9ine to. I don't think
warmed up.
6
So he has
was.
questions ready for him.
This is gonna be a crazy sentiment, but I don't think 6ix9ine was expecting Top. So like to be bombarded.
This is
Just say
crazy.
5.
Say 5.
I don't think 6ix9ine was expecting 5. So to be bombarded as soon as you enter the live stream with, yo, did your B
How
leave
fast
you
is
as soon as you snitch? It's like you imagine entering a room and like a man just pulls out the bazooka on you.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, what?
You don't
Like,
even know. He's like, wait, hold on, what's going on right
here?
now?
This guy's still wiping the cold out of his eyes. and shit.
What the hell?
No, but I need to see this again, maybe in the same room with them arguing. Like, you remember when he had Whack 100 and 6ix9ine when academics brought them together for the first time and they were yelling at each other in the room? I need to see Top 5, 6ix9ine, and academics in between as the moderator and them yelling at each other.
It
They
wouldn't
can't
work.
be in the same room.
You don't think that could work?
I don't think they will abide by the rules of interviews where they let each other talk. I
No,
think there's
it
going to be a
doesn't
lot of
matter.
interruptions. Like,
I don't care. I'll watch the interruptions. It's just I just want to see like
wanna see it
the
all.
madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys just saying whatever to each other, bro.
It just looks like
he shook.
If they're smart though, they will do like an IRL stream type thing.
I need that, bro.
You know what I mean? Because
I'd want to see them stream.
6 kind of needs that relevance back.
Yeah.
And that could be a good stream idea to fulfill Top's requirement, 5's requirements.
Some of the most
You love calling him top, eh? 6ix9ine.
yeah, 2 of the most wildest
6ix9ine.
polarizing figures in hip hop battling each other
No,
in some
for
kind of formats.
But are you gonna give 6ix9ine that credit? Like, I feel like he super fell off, and even when Steve Will Do It tried to put him on, like he ran off on some money.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do streams. Like he just lacks professionalism.
Yeah, he did kind of fall off. He does still get traction when he maybe goes live with academics, but I think that you might be right. He still makes money. He's still, I guess, 6ix9ine, but like he ain't nothing close to the way he was before, bro. It wasn't like a super down decline, but it was a steady one.
No, because when he came back from jail, he had a lot of momentum. Like his first live, didn't he get like 1 million?
He had over 1 million viewers.
Right? So he had some type of traction, but he wasn't able to capitalize on it, or the culture just didn't want to hear his music at all.
But he's another like major botter in the sense of like, oh, he'll get 1 million views on his video in like the first couple hours, but like half of that is, you know what I mean? Like paid for, you know?
Yeah. Well, listen, I just wanted to put that on y'all radar right there because we were talking about top 5 streams and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, I didn't want to let that one pass. You know what I'm saying? Salute to 5. I won't say salute to 6ix9ine. Makonen.
Ready for the road.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Road ready. Ready for the road. Oh,
And I'm gonna be steady on this one right here. I'm gonna be careful, right?
Why? Because it's
salute to Drizzy Drake, man. You know what I'm saying?
Drake's artist.
Yeah.
Brother, why are you talking about my former artist? You didn't even ask me about
I got
it.
nothing bad to say, but the man is a chef now. I'll show you a little
Big
picture.
W.
Chef though, dog. What kind of chef?
Work type shit. Look at all these people out here.
Is he a chef or a cook?
Working, getting this money.
You got like
You know what I'm saying? If you need me to come guest
restaurant.
chef at your motherfucking spot, holla at me. Let me know what city I'm coming through. Cooking up. We got the smash burgers going off tonight.
Let's go.
You know, I'm tired already though, but you know, I love cooking for the people. So if y'all need me to pull up, let me know where. Tag your establishment. You need a guest cook.
Yeah, chefs are not making smash burgers.
brother.
Hey, he said he'll pull up and make a smash burger for you. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
I wonder how much it is to book this guy.
I don't know. He's accepting bookings though.
Does it come with a performance of Tuesday?
Maybe. You know, throwing up some burger patties on a Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. That's what this guy got to do, bro. You got to
Tuesday.
capitalize on the day Tuesday.
What do y'all think about this though? Is it
I
a
rate it.
W or an L?
Big W.
Why? Tell me why.
Because at the end of the day, I know we glamorize artistry, but men, we find like meaning and purpose. So he's actually being useful. He is using his craft to serve people, you know, like provide food. It didn't work out for him as a musician. It usually doesn't work out for most people. He got further than most people would, but at the end of the day, you got to put bread on the table. He found something that it seems like he enjoys. I think there's more opportunity for growth, and it's also not going to be stunted by external forces. Like if you're a chef, you just got to be a sick chef. Obviously, there's politics, but like, cook, whatever. Smash burger maker.
Fries in the bag doer.
Literally fries in the bag. But at the end of the day, at least he's doing something. He's not like being bummy, you know? He found something that he can do.
Well,
you think he's being bummy?
I'm joking.
No, well, like, okay. Because even as artists, right?
Every artist has a job.
You and we're both former artists, right?
Yes.
Or you're still kind of 1 foot in, no?
Me?
I just want to make it clear. Are you 1 foot in or are you completely?
1 foot in.
Or
1 foot in.
a couple toes.
I can still do it. I
Right?
still do it here and there.
But, you know, there came that point in time where it's like, okay, are we going to be Jay-Z or wherever artist that we want, or Lil Wayne, whoever, or, you know, we're going to have to like deal with reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, you got a freaking detailing shop. Fam.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're not like, oh, I still want to be a rapper, Oh, you worked for other places. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to name the places, but you work for other places and people can come in there and see you and be like, yo, you're the guy from the Yowie video.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So there had to be a degree of I don't know, maybe swallowing pride or whatever.
Awareness, self-awareness.
You know what it was? I always believe I had good training, like home training,
Mhm.
right? So in a sense, it's anything you do in this world, you're gonna have to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whether like when I was a kid, my mom would know. My mom would be like, "Oh, you want to be a rapper, eh? Okay, go." But you're gonna go to school and do something. Bro. You're gonna go to school and learn something. So I was always like, okay, if rap don't work, right? I'm a chef by trade.
Yeah.
Right now, like I have my red seal. I went to Le Cordon Bleu.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of the highest in the class, bro, in like 1999. So I was like, okay, I could do this. And then you know what happened? I got in a couple places, noticed there's no room for people like me. You know what I'm saying? Not to say, because I'm black, but it was kind of harder for me to become a chef or to get to the top.
Like fine dining restaurants?
Yeah, Royal York hotels and stuff like that, bro.
Interesting.
I started the Sandman Hotel. Like there's places like my hands, right? I would be technically better than the white chef, the head chef, or whatever. I'd be the one who's making that. I was on restaurant makeovers.
But you already had Yowie out.
Yeah, in certain sense.
Right?
So they would always be like, "What are you doing here?" And I'd be like,
Yes, I'm
"Motherfucker, I gotta
saying.
feed my kids."
But they probably thought you were a rapper trying to be a chef, not a chef that is a rapper as well. You know?
Yeah, it was weird. It was just weird. So
That's
it's
what
like,
I'm saying.
It's like they're watching me on TV, and then I'd literally walk into work for my shift and put on my chef coat and be like, "Come on, guys, let's go."
Yeah.
And they're looking at like this black guy, like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing here?"
Yeah.
And
now imagine, and Yowie did well, but imagine you had Yowie with Drake doing the remix and you're all over the radio in America, all over the place, and you have to now do the same thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get my degree or my certificate and stuff and go work in a place, and people are gonna be like, "Yo, aren't you the guy who has the song with Drake?"
Yeah.
You have to, it's a different level of acceptance and say, you know what, all right, I don't care, whatever, I'm just gonna do my thing.
Okay.
I gotta feed myself, man. I
Yes.
gotta feed my family.
Damn
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But you still have to swallow some pride. Pause.
But you know what? A lot of times they had to respect me. You know what happened a lot of times when I would have shows? A lot of guys that I worked with were cool motherfuckers too. They're there.
They come out to the show. Yeah,
Front row. Some of my
It
biggest
increases your
supporters.
business in a way.
Yeah, some of my biggest supporters I worked with.
So basically, right now,
They've seen my grind.
Snow Day, all his like construction veterans
Are there.
are pulling up to his shows right now.
Yeah. Okay. Let me give you another example of something. Let me give you another example. I'm hiring now. I have more than just 3 staff from the last time you see my shop. I got a whole thing going on. A guy walks in, right? I'm being me. Hi, my name is, I'm the owner. Da 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 da. Yo,
I'd lie, Dusty.
yo, you're the guy from the show, Doc. And I said, yeah, it's me. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's me. Bro, I want to work here. I go, okay.
Does it make you?
I hired him.
Does it make you
I
feel
hired him.
like wasted potential, or like when
On what?
people recognize you from certain things?
No, that means I'm a man of all trades. Don't play with me. I'm dangerous.
Jeez.
I'll steal your girl, your job, your house, your wife, everything is missing because of the fact that I'm a multitasker. If I stop, I die. That's how I feel. Every levels of my life, I make sure I try to go up one more notch. So if it's like, yeah, I did Yowie, but then I was a chef too on restaurant makeovers. So now you see me do, but then you see me over here, then you're like, whoa, 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 what else can you? Then I went detailing for 10 years and worked for some of the biggest gurus.
They say jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
But do you think that like if you
Master of
locked
one.
locked in on one?
I do. And I take every 7 years because but what I do, how I mastered it, the Da Vinci Code, I know how to break it, is that your DNA changes every 7 years.
That's true.
So if you actually keep up to your DNA the 7 years, you better make that change in it, or else you'll be stagnant and stuck in a 3D realm. So if you want to go up in life, you have to change every 7 years. I was in a 7-year relationship. You know what happened on the 7th year, which should have been good luck? I'm gone. Because it's time for my DNA to change, and it's time for me to go on another journey.
That's a great excuse to break up with a girl. Like, yo, my DNA is just
No, it's
different
real.
from when we met.
It's real. My DNA changed.
I don't even know who I am or you are anymore.
Like, I'm on a different journey now.
You changed. It's been 7 years.
Right? So it's the journey of life. So now, look how many people stay in the same job for 50 years. How do you think they live? How do you think they feel? They're like a robot, bro.
So big up to Makonen because
Okay.
like she's actually, and as like a DJ or whatever,
Yeah.
I have a day job that I do. You
Mhm.
know,
Good.
So like, okay, I'm thinking about like other. I was gonna say OVO artists, but I'm just thinking about artists in general.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like
Leave OVO alone.
BB Siegel. BB Siegel, right now.
This is
Young
a
Jock?
pro. This is a pro OVO.
Young Jock,
episode.
and not to interrupt you, Young Jock was different because it was like a publicity stunt.
Yeah,
The
but-
Uber thing?
Yeah, he actually had stock in the
Uber.
ride share company.
Oh,
But
cool.
what about Beanie Siegel?
What
He
is
has a
Beanie
food
Siegel?
truck right now. Styles P.
If it's
Two
your own
Stars.
business,
Like,
I think it's
they-
different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's kind of different when it's your own
But isn't
business.
that his
Versus-
own business? Or
Nah,
he's just working?
nah.
It
It
seems like
just
he
working.
is
Just working.
Smashburger place.
He's just working in the
Okay,
back.
then dog, that's where people are like, "Yo, Drake ripped you off." Da 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 da. Sorry to talk about your boy, but Drake ripped him off. That's what you'd be thinking now. How come you didn't bust off a Tuesday? Where's the money at?
He did have to delete his whole catalog.
Yo, that's the most grindiest thing, dog.
But I feel like in the case of Makonen, I think everyone knows the story. Like everyone kind of understands the story a little bit, so it's not as like bad. It doesn't seem like a fall off. It's like, okay, like you were kind of done dirty. The industry did you dirty in a way. So there's like a little more empathy.
I think he was a little bit entitled.
Yeah, he
Probably
was.
he
was.
probably had a role in it as well. I'm not
Yeah.
He was going in sick, bro.
Stoked.
He was going like the new MJ. So I think a lot of people are like, okay, yeah, you have to humble yourself. And it took
Yeah.
him a long time because when did Tuesday drop? Like 10 years ago?
2015, yeah.
Damn.
So, and the man's only now say, oh yeah, I got a job now, guys. It's like,
Money don't
so
know.
just imagine like the mental Olympics he had to go through just to even get to this point, you know?
Yeah, he probably had other jobs before that because he's, God knows, he has to, feed himself.
Yeah.
But he now publicly said, "Yo, listen,
Exactly.
I work a regular job. Like it is what it is." But I don't feel like he's one of the only ones. He's just one of the only ones who publicly said something because like the rap money's not gonna live forever. Like
Exactly.
especially if you have one hit,
Yeah.
it's just the one hit. You know what I'm saying? And that one hit doesn't play forever at heavy rotation. So you're only gonna get money while it's in heavy rotation.
Enough of these like TikTok stars that went crazy during like 2020 era.
Mm.
Enough of them are flopping now and they're old and not make no money. So then even
Yeah.
a lot of them are being exposed at their jobs.
Yeah.
But their ego is not able to
Yeah.
deal with
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
But you said it is different if you're the owner, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is if you even if it's not a successful business, like it's my own business, we do all right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I kind of feel better like that too because like when people notice me, I'm not saying like they're not seeing me at KFC.
Type thing.
That's the difference. See, that's what I'm saying. Like
They see walking
that's
up-
where like, and again, pause. Like you have to swallow way more pride when like it's like I'm gonna be flipping burgers in the back at Mickey D's or maybe not Mickey D's, but like Donnie Burger.
anywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes that's how it has to go. Like,
I have no choice.
okay, I was gonna say, I'll say this
You have a
way.
choice.
Even Steve Harvey, he went through some, I guess, problems with his financial advisor where like they ran off with his bread. They weren't paying his taxes.
Yep.
So he was like millions in debt.
Mhm.
And he had to literally go on like a 2-year comedy tour where all of his money, he was paying his back taxes so he
Yep.
could avoid jail. So then 2 years, he had to like live humbly. He had to do shows he didn't really want to do. You know what I mean?
Probably
But-
like little 2K shows sometimes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But sometimes you have to go through that little phase just to get back to where you were, you know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
And I think certain people have like different attitudes towards work. Like for a lot of different cultures, there's honor in work, even if it's the lowest level job. You're a dishwasher, but there's honor in having a job, and you're gonna put 100% into it. Other people, they look at you like you have a job, like you're
Yeah.
a civilian, you have a 9 to 5, like you used to be an artist, and not like they almost look down on it.
Yeah.
Whereas other people are like, yo, no matter what, have a job, stack up. Maybe one day you're gonna work your way up. And
Yeah.
you're gonna work your way up, and having that attitude, I think, is better.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's kind of embracing that, where he's like, yo, if anyone needs a chef, he's putting himself out there. He probably will get more business on some like catering type of bookings.
Yeah.
You know?
I will say this. When it comes to that, it's a lot of the audience that makes you feel away. You know what I'm saying?
Shame. They
Yeah,
shame you.
yeah. Because like it's no
Job
shit-
shaming. It's called job shaming.
Job shaming. There's no
Yeah.
shame in having a job.
No, none.
But then when people jump in the comments like, haha, put the fries in the
Don't-
bag, haha.
Yeah.
Right? Now you feel a ways because they're shaming you like as if you're supposed to still be rich off of your one song.
Or they're also demeaning people who that is their job. Some people, that's how they provide. They put fries in the bag and maybe they're doing their best. They're making minimum wage, but
Yeah, they
at
have
least
no
they're
rap dreams.
working, bro.
Yeah.
At least they're working. They're not trying to do anything
But
sleazy.
certain men, you have to roast them because what do you mean you're 10 million up, 20 million up? Like even look at Fetty Wap. The man had the craziest run just to end up like selling fentanyl. You know what I mean? Like, that you have to roast him for because bro, what are you doing right now? But people who are like making an honest living, I don't think like there's any merit to this.
No. But it's just the part about like, okay, when I again, Yo, he came out. Not much music. I went into work the next day.
That's honorable, in my opinion.
I went into work the next day because I always knew you have to work. So I'm looking at it like, okay, let me show you something now. Most rappers don't even have a car. Okay?
Facts.
I'm just being flipping real, okay? I know a lot of guys that just have a job, have a car, have a house, have everything. They just have a job. They live better than a rapper. So I'm going to give the W to Makonen because you know what? He's probably going to make way more money flipping those damn burgers than flipping being in a 360 deal with Drake.
Hell yeah. And not this on Drake. And whatever, right?
You don't have to preface that ever since that combo.
Dizzy.
Love your brother.
What are you doing to my guy, dog? What are you doing to my guy, dog?
What kind of threats did you receive?
That's the voice right there.
That's the goat right
Put some
there.
respect on the voice.
I hear it.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
No, you're right.
a lot of rappers don't make money like you're saying.
No,
so like he could be doing 25 an hour, let's say 20 an hour, let's say 18 an hour even.
Plus tips.
Plus tips. The next man is not making any money off his streams, fam.
Waiting for the phone to ring.
Yeah, and doing no shows.
And he has more expenses. He has to spend more on his jewelry, spend more on his clothes.
No, he's stealing that.
He's stealing. He's renting it. He's borrowing it.
There are certain rappers that are doing shows or whatever, but because their cost of living is so high, like they might be making more than the man
I know
working.
so many rappers
spending
live in their
more.
mom
Exactly.
dude's basement. What
Exactly.
are they live in their mom dude's basement, dog? What expense?
But they're not
Metro
A-list.
housing, dog. Do you know how much rent is in certain metro housing places, bro? If we're talking about Canadian rappers too,
Yeah.
right? American rappers different. They'll have the condos. They'll have certain things.
They spend all that money.
Yeah, and they've already had money,
Mm.
right? We're like, there's not 10,000 people on a block. In America, there's 10,000 mans on a block. You hand out your CD, you're gonna go platinum on your own block. Here, no, you're not getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? You'll get
Yeah.
like a yo, Reggie, yo, your son.
I like.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
the place week last summer, eh?
You get held up for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Yo, how many views you get off of that? Yeah, Crony.
If you
Mad.
could cash in daps, bro, you could be rich.
Yo, you're daps. You're rich in daps.
It's like how much you make today? 18 daps.
And gaslighting. And gaslighting.
Oh man.
You know? So,
But listen, salute to Makonen. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, man. And listen, I apologize about the fries in the bag comment, bro.
You know
I
what we
joked.
should do
Yo,
for
bro.
episode 700? We should book him to do the catering.
We should.
and
We
you know
should.
what happened to me
A
before?
nice
too?
3 bills.
A chef told me that's what I was gonna be one time.
What?
You're gonna be nothing but a guy that flips burgers.
Mm.
Then I ended up owning my own shit. So
Jeez.
it's like, suck my, you know what I mean?
Hey,
so
man.
guy, whatever. If there's a kid out there right now trying to rap, but's working at McDonald's, keep working at McDonald's and rap.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what's gonna happen? You're gonna be able to pay for your $500 or $1,000 video before the guy that thinks selling 2 Deagles on the block and some Fenty is gonna.
That's a fact.
You'll
and,
get somewhere faster. Just trust me.
and you'll stay out of jail.
I did it, and I'm better than all the rappers out there. And I worked a job.
I'll
I
say
didn't have to, my boys them sold something, you know what I mean, and put the extra into me. But they always like, go to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get in trouble. What's the point?
I'll
Yeah,
say
close
one
it.
quote that changed my perspective on work. I used to hate working,
Mm.
but I used to say, "Oh, I have to work today," but then now I say, "Oh, I get to work today." You know, and it changes your whole perspective. 'Cause
Yes,
a lot of
love
people,
work.
you know what I mean? A lot of people don't have the opportunity to make no money. You know?
bro.
So-
Yeah. Yeah. No.
It's
no.
scary.
Salute. Okay, but yeah, salute to Makonen. I want to talk about Toronto rap for a second.
Uh-oh.
But the curse. I was on Reddit, as I usually be, and they're talking about a bunch of shows that got messed up over the last weekend. And it says Toronto has a black cloud over it. So I'm going to get into 3 different shows. There was a Roni show. It wasn't that got shot up after the show because I seen footage from the show. So they did the show. But there was a shooting at in Hamilton, right, where 3 people got injured. That's one. That sucks.
This was after the show, like
This must have been after the show, because like I literally saw bare clips from the show. Right, Price the Boss was interviewing them and stuff like that. So it seemed like the show went down, but after the show there was a shooting and 3 people got hit. Right?
how close was the proximity to the venue?
They said they kept on saying Zen Lounge in the freaking news
Like
story.
right outside it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Yeah. So, salute to Ronnie and the man them, right? Like, but that sucks because they put the black eye on them who've been doing their tour for a while,
Yeah.
no problems.
Yeah.
Years now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hopefully that doesn't affect them moving forward. But to move forward, then 3M French showed that he was supposed to do in Ottawa for Yow Fest, shut down. There was like some shootings that happened in Ottawa earlier in that afternoon, and they just shut down the festival.
So they associated the shootings with this concert?
No.
No, they just a complete different incident.
Yeah.
But this Toronto rapper down there to do a show, and I'm not gonna just put it on French. There's other Toronto rappers there to perform too. But I felt like Ottawa was like, you know what? Oh, there was a shooting earlier in the day. Let's just shut it down because we got all these motherfuckers coming into our city today. You know what I'm saying? This is just my assumption.
You got all these Toronto guys coming.
All these Toronto guys, right?
They bring their guns.
They bring everything.
So these guys didn't even get to perform. You know what I'm saying? Yow Fest canceled in Ottawa after shooting took place. Toronto rapper 3M French and Casper TNG and Casper. So two high profile guys, and 3M's a little bit more low key, but Casper has a lot of hollies around him. You know what I'm saying? Shut down. Last but not least, Tall Up Twin Show, Saskatchewan.
Fight with them natives, eh?
Yo, bro.
The natives are whooping ass probably.
I had to double check on where was this. And I can't show this on YouTube.
Girls?
Yeah.
Who's doing the commentary?
I don't know.
Yeah. Did that girl just hop the fence like that?
Honor.
Oh no.
Honor.
I hate seeing girls.
Right?
Get that.
I'm like, get that,
Y'all get the point. What are we doing here, fam? What can we do? Because like I've been trying to preach for years, like these guys need more shows. They can prove to us that shit ain't gonna get fucked up, and we can get these guys doing more shows. But it's getting messed up, bro, and like it's making me feel stupid, bro.
Why?
Because like I'm trying to champion these guys, like, hey, do some shows with these guys. They ain't gonna give you no problems. But I'm seeing their problems over one weekend, bro.
Okay, let's assess one thing. The music they are putting out. What are they talking about in their music? Who is listening to this music?
Young white kids.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just young white kids.
There's no street mans are listening to it too.
Okay, so I think it's a frequency thing because let's just say, right? Like, let's just say we put these same kids, we bring them to like some like symphony orchestra. The frequencies are different.
Damn right.
The intentions are different.
Yep.
If when you listen to drill on your ones, like seriously, and maybe and sober, you know what I'm saying? Like you probably on some ish, like you probably about that life to an extent.
Yeah.
So when you're in a situation surrounded by other people who are about that life, and maybe you have a little disagreement, it's on site.
Yeah.
So I think we have to look at the source of it, because I'm not just gonna blame the audience. Like you have to look at, okay, as an artist, what type of music are you making? What's your demographic? Who are you attracting to your music, and how are they going to behave? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like obviously there was that Ariana Grande concert that got shot up that one time.
The one
but you
time.
don't see Taylor Swift will have like 50,000 people at a show, and this isn't happening. But you have a 800 person, 500 person, 400 person venue, and there's like 4 scraps, 3 shootings. It's like we have to look at it from a mathematical perspective at that point.
Yeah, but is it my fault? I'm an artist. Is it my fault that my fans are fighting?
It's not your fault, but it's also like the energy you put out is what you're going to attract. So if you're making songs about drilling, if you're making songs about violence and crime and stuff, like who do you think is going to be attracted to that?
Yeah. But cool. I understand that part, but I'm just here to perform, dog.
I understand, but I think we can't just like make the artist a victim. Like they have to take some responsibility in the role their music plays in bringing that energy towards them, in my opinion.
But it's a double-edged sword too, because that music is what's giving you an audience in the first place at a faster rate than other people.
And it's reflective of your experience. So it's authentic.
You're keeping it real.
Yes, I understand. But with keeping it real comes real consequences, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
You know what some of these artists aren't doing? They don't relapse and go back and look at older artists who had same appeal, like DMX. Back in the day, you go to a DMX show, people were getting their ears bit off. Okay.
Mhm.
Then what did he start doing? Praying before the show.
Frequency.
Came on a frequency, starts praying. I'm not saying Casper's supposed to come out and be la 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 la, right? But I'm saying like there's got to be something in your show presence that when you're attracting now your audience,
Yeah.
they're there for a reason,
Yeah.
right? Like you could see the op literally across the room, and be like, "Yo, bro, we're here to see this right now."
This is a night of unity.
In a sense, but it could still be hard music because I've been to the tour with DMX, Jay-Z, and that was a time where people were slam dancing still, right? So what's the difference? You would slam dance, I see that dude get punched up and get picked up after by somebody, right? That's different. That's the crowd part.
Yeah.
Now we're going to a small show, you know, it's gonna be hood, man. I get it. You're in Saskatchewan. You know that's one of the most dangerous places in Canada.
Yeah. I
Where
guess when it comes to the energy, it has to be like, yo, you know, we're here for one reason tonight.
Yeah.
And just constantly maybe be pumping the message of let's come here safe and go home safe.
Yeah,
come
like,
here safe,
look
go
at
home safe.
Look at the person beside you. Get him a dab.
Yeah. Like vibes that like
boom.
Yeah.
Do something. You know your
you
music.
Have a spliff in your hand.
Yeah.
No mans don't want to share spliffs, but pass it to the next man.
Yeah.
Now pass it back.
Yeah.
Those are things I did at my show. You'd be like, this
Might as well
guy's
be scrapping
epic.
more, bro.
You what's up, my
spliff, dog?
I get trying to joke back.
Yes.
But the vibration, it wouldn't go that way.
I think what it is like these rappers aren't big enough to get venues that have certain security. You know what I mean? So like, them could get into these venues with certain things. You know what I mean? So like,
of course,
yes, you could do all these things to raise the vibration, but like, I just don't think there's enough security to like deter people from like wilding out. You know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not scared to get caught.
No, but even if you have the right security protocols and you have your strap in the whip, after the show you go, you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like the security can't really prevent.
But then at least that way, okay, it might not be in the parking lot, but at least if it's down the street more, then it's not associated with the venue. It's not associated with the party, you know, like.
They know when they see the amount of security that's outside, like, yo, I ain't even trying to pull my bird. I'm gonna get tackled.
Yeah, but the other day, right? There's some native guys knocking on Casper's door, talking about I just want to talk.
He's like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with you guys.
Like, what the hell? Like, why? Okay, see what I'm saying? Is it really the artist? Now, is it really the artist? A lot of times, the artists are the ones who are being the victim.
I don't
no
know.
man is going to like Chance the Rapper and knocking on his door like, yo, no man's going to Kyle and doing these things, you know? Like,
you don't know what Chance the Rapper is. I mean, we don't know that. We don't know that.
Well, we haven't heard
Chance
of
the
some...
Rapper is from Chicago, bro. What are you talking?
Yeah, but he hasn't spoken about having those experiences since like.
Why would I? It's a PR move. I'm not gonna let you know that a man was standing in my room and like naked or something. Like,
but
that's what he could be going through. Like,
I think the chances,
Chance the Rapper, bro.
The chances of it happening to Casper or somebody who like a Ruga even from Chicago is more than like a chance because of what they talk about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like he still Casper, even though it sucks, I don't look him at as a victim. He has to still claim some kind of accountability because it's the energy you put out there.
Okay, so maybe he was hanging with the another group of people when he got there. That's not good with those people. So they're like, let's get this guy because of the fact he's hanging with those people. That's all it could
possibly. But I have a question. Like, okay, at a dance hall like concert, for example, right? Like, let's say there's dance hall music that's like, you know, about dancing with shorties and all. That's what people are doing. They're dancing. You know what I'm saying? They're actually like partaking in that. If you're making music, if you're singing about drilling and like harming people and crime and what do you think the people want to do? Like even the kids who are like inspired by it that wouldn't do it, like you're putting that energy out. So it's like, it starts with the music, bro. And it starts with you as a person. It's like, they're classified. He probably do a
You don't
rap
have these
concert.
kind of problems.
He will never have these problems.
Havaya, who I just interviewed the other day,
Never.
I've never heard her say, yo, my show got shut down because the man them are outside beating the shit out of each other or it got shot up.
I could see at a classified show like maybe the most
white guys fight.
Yeah, like a beer scuffle.
Yeah, someone spilled the beer on your wife and now you got offended.
Hey, bud.
Fuck you, bud.
Yeah, fuck you, bud. Hey there, bud.
Buddy, you're trying to enjoy the show and you're making it worse.
Trying to smoke a dart over here, man.
Right?
Just every Canadian thing we can think of.
Right?
I think we also need more venues that are owned by us. You know,
No, the worst. them things get shot up.
They
all
won't
the
even
time.
allow the
They won't
concert
allow
to
it.
happen.
They won't allow that.
What do you mean they won't allow that to
I
happen?
think
Well, if we own it, we can allow
That's
it,
what I'm
right?
saying. Like because
but most owners who are black, we shy away from us anyways too, because of the stigma.
They'll know, okay, this guy's a drill rapper.
They don't
I
want
know
them.
what comes with that. I
They
don't
want
want
them
him in
there.
my
okay,
venue.
these mans are talking about VVs and ice and all this next stuff. Put some money aside and you guys go invest in a venue where you could do your own shows and then have your own label and then have a spot for your artist. You know what I mean? Like,
but if people are like, yo, this is 3M French's bar. You don't think like something? I'm just using, you know what I'm saying? I'm not using him.
You don't have to be the face of it. Like,
which is cool.
But if they know the affiliation and you're already in that life, like now it's kind of like you're giving a location. It's almost like what happened with Nipsey Hussle in the plaza. Like everyone knew.
But it's because it was the
spot.
phase. You could be a silent investor, you know, like an angel investor type.
But now, if you are you letting your ops perform there?
Yeah.
It depends because
more of a chance for me to get you, anyways.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It brings us right back to the square one,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody getting shot.
It's like going on your iMessage and clicking share location.
Yeah. I know you rented my spot from you, and I freaking just had beef with you guys last week. I'm the silent owner of this place. Like this.
That's a Drake.
No,
He
you
wasn't
booked him.
in the TDE man.
Yeah, you book him.
Yeah.
You booked him in. Like, haha, we got you.
It's just like there's no winning, man. Like Toronto Rap's. I don't want to say this, but Toronto Rap is cooked.
Not really. I think I have a solution for it, but
Talk to me.
it's just it's how you arrange the shows. It's really how you arrange the shows. Let's just say now we did put a Hawaiian on a show and a Casper together, then a Sav, and then Sad Boy.
Who's paying for that?
What do you mean, dog? Who's paying for that?
The tickets.
No.
What do you mean?
No,
who's
no,
paying for that?
no. I mean, like to put
The
show.
government would probably pay for it.
The government's not paying for that.
How much?
Brought to you by the government of Ontario. You're gonna
Okay,
see
but
it.
let's say there was the money there.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
afford it,
bro.
right? So,
There would be the money
Let's
there.
say Dusty had it like, yeah, I got you. I'll pay everybody a rack or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I could.
I think. So what do you think? You think
I
that
would do it. That's how I would spin a show. And that's how I would spin a show, and everybody would be calling me back the next day saying, "Yo, you put on a
No,
great
that would
show."
definitely work.
Because
I don't think it would work.
No, yeah, it would.
I think
Because
it would
the
work.
guys who are beefing Sav and whatever, there ain't no beef over there. But these little hooligans in their mind, they're not gonna flip and come there.
No, yes,
No,
they
it's gonna
will.
No, they won't.
Because
They're gonna
if
be
you're an op of Casper and you're like, oh wow, Sad Boy, Hawaii Mighty,
bro,
and this, all they're gonna hear is Casper's gonna be here at this time. I'm
Bro.
gonna pull up on him. Like
yeah,
they
you're
don't
gonna pull
care
up
if
on
they're
him and
Sad
watch
Boy
him
or
from
not.
the stage. Because I have him coming in through a back
Yeah, I was
door,
about to say
out
that.
through a back door. You don't
Okay.
even know what car he came in.
That's smart.
You can't even get past the entrance to get these cars in.
You know
because I
what
can
time
walk
he's
up an
gonna be
alley.
on.
But that's the thing. These guys are using venues where there is no back door. There's
There
one door
but
that
they want to. No, there is.
Like
but
a
they wanna
fusion.
Come,
No, I
Hold
was
on.
about to say there's like mans are performing at Fusion.
How many shows you
Club,
guys have
the
done?
big
Like
up
live
Fusion.
shows. There is, but they want to
Fam,
come
you're talking
late.
to DJs. What do you mean? How many
DJs,
live
I'm an
shows have
actual
you?
artist. So our live shows, most artists don't come on time for even sound check.
No,
They
it's-
want to walk in the door at the same time as the audience. I've seen it.
Yeah, but the ones who come from the States, they're always coming.
No,
in through
they're
the
on
back.
time. We're not talking about that. We
No,
just said
even when
Sad
they're
Boy,
late, they're coming in through the back door.
back.
Exactly.
Some of them, but we're talking about Sad Boy, Savvy, all these guys. That's how I put a show together.
Most of
And
these
it would work.
Toronto local artists,
It would work.
they're using venues that cost a bill. You know what I mean? Like they don't have all these
They don't
trap
do
doors.
like the Opera House.
Okay, so is it because there's not enough money in Toronto rap where you can get a proper venue with proper security
No,
protocols?
you can
You
because
can.
I've seen. We went to the A.R. Paisley show and that was packed.
Fact.
And that was over at
Mod Club.
with the place that used to be
And
called.
I'll say,
Mod Club.
I did an event the other day, and I used the Drake Hotel, the underground,
Okay, been
and they
there.
actually have a
Packed
green
that
room
place.
for the artists and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and they have like a side entrance and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that was affordable, you know.
Remember
Yeah.
how Big Ticket used to do it?
Yeah.
You guys aren't even from the time we're kind of from, like how shows used to really go down in the city.
Why is he
Packed
trying to play us?
rooms, bro. Packed rooms, bro.
It's like, bro, I was born in 95. My bad.
95, dog. Packed rooms. Like, come on, be real with me, Friday.
No, the big tickets were
Packed
dope.
rooms. And you know what he
Salute to Chris
did?
Jackson.
You know what he would do? He'd put a Dusty Wallace there.
Man.
And you'd see a man here. You'd see a Friday there. You'd see a man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He'd mix it up to a point. Everybody in the city showed up, and everybody was shaking hands, drinking drinks together. If there was a liquor problem, it actually probably got ciphered out. The only time I seen at a big ticket was a certain artist slap another artist, and I was like, whatever.
which
after
artist?
that.
Yeah, big tickets did
I
go
can tell you the
through.
artist behind the scenes.
Big tickets did go well with a mixed set of artists and a mixed crowd. They did go
Yeah,
off pretty
yeah.
well,
See, and that's the thing.
and they
That-
were packed.
and they're packed. You guys don't have that. The young guys don't have that. Brain.
It's because it's also Chris took the chance. Chris got rocks, aka Chris Jackson.
Yep.
He took the chance to say, "I'm going to do this." A lot of people ain't taking that chance, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. If
Was
I
it a ticketed event or was it?
That too.
Headlines
So
like Socrates. He bought people from the States.
Like how much were tickets back then?
You know how many times?
Like it was like $20, $30 tickets tops.
Okay, you see,
Go ahead.
but today to put a show together like that, you're charging a bill for the tickets.
No, you
at
shouldn't.
least.
You shouldn't.
And that's
you just-
where it gets messy.
And then if you want to charge cheaper for tickets, now you're gonna have a lesser
wanna know why?
venue
You know
and
what?
less security, more risk.
Yeah. Listen, man.
I don't know about that, but okay, whatever you guys.
Like also the artists that were performing at these events, are they rapping songs that are as violent as the music that we're hearing today?
That also wasn't the thing neither. Like
No.
we didn't have guys to like in those times. Like what is this? 2013, right? 2014.
15, 16, 17.
Casper and those guys weren't indie shows.
Nope.
Right? So
No,
the
they
most
come to them.
they would come to them, but like the people who were on the stage, the most grimiest weren't talking about I'm smoking on the ops
No.
and I got this specific op from this block over here and
You're not
da.
knowing
We
all
weren't talking like that
You're,
yet. So
you're not knowing all that.
we didn't have that element of danger like that in the air where
No.
these guys have now.
But that's why you asked me what would I do. I would take that same frame that Chris Got Rocks had,
Mm.
and I would still put my tuggy artists together, but I would flip it in a sense. You would have a sad boy, you'd have, you know what I mean, Havea. Like, so you know what would happen? Havea's fans now become become a fan of Sad Boy.
Sad Boy's label was not letting her take anything less than, I would say like 7
Bro,
bands.
You're her manager? You know them personally?
Nah, but I could just see how she's moving, bro. This girl's linking up with Molly, all the top
Yo, shout
artists.
out P-Mac, her producer still.
You could
My
get if you
homie
could get
still.
Sad Boy for
Bro.
a band, I'll do that event with you, bro. I swear to God.
Yo, we're not even gonna talk like this on the air because these are things that can happen.
All right, say no more.
We should have a little We Love Hip Hop Fest.
All right.
Those are things that can happen, brother.
Don't say a word,
You know
brother.
you're beside. You know you're beside.
You know, if the bag's right, I might be able to put it
We
together.
can get the bag right. That's what I'm saying because of the artists we would put on it.
Yeah.
With them, bro. That'd be the day now. A person who thought they would never meet Sav 4X, right? That's his name.
4 times.
Four
Yeah.
times, right?
Mm.
Thought they would never meet him. You're gonna see him in that picture with that little white girl, like taking a picture now.
Mm.
Because they will come. You have to set up a star system for our rappers, and you gotta make them feel bigger than they really are, right?
Mm.
So you gotta put a small group of them together, and then watch. You could take them on the road. You could take that. If I put 4 artists from our city together, you'd see me take them all on the road for 4 cities and be successful.
Mm.
You would. I can do it. I can prove it because of the format of just bringing that element of I give you a piece of this, I give you a piece of that, and I give you a piece of that
Mad.
to put in one room and compact it and ship it out.
But
That's how it
we can't deny that some artists pose a higher risk to safety than others.
Yeah,
So what?
definitely.
And then why is that? That's
So-
the real question.
It's
How
the-
come there are high risk artists and then there are low risk artists?
There's the music. It's
The music.
it's
I'm
really
not-
simple.
Certain mans are not letting you go on stage and say you're smoking on their brother, their
That
cousin.
too.
Like live, I'm seeing you on the stage. Like, nah, I'm not letting that happen.
You're making the crowd sing along to it.
But
Like,
you see,
bro,
Sav-
I'm
but you see
crashing.
now when I bring Sav 4 times, I'd be looking at him like, yo, bro, bring out your girl songs and a couple of make out your one big hit that you have.
Yeah.
But you're coming there to show your skill. I'm not coming there to. I don't want you guys coming there to be violent, bro.
To smoke on your ops.
Ops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can create it, bro. It's just that you see everybody sees it in this way of like this is how it should be. That's why it doesn't work.
How was King Von doing his shows? Like, was he able to perform a lot?
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track that much, but I just see there was show footage. It'd just be a bunch of Chicago niggas on the stage.
Exactly.
With it, you know what I'm saying? But salute to the Toronto rappers out there, man. Just keep doing your thing and try to not get your show shut down, man. I'm gonna skip this Toronto Police Rush music video with guns. There's two.
That one's pretty self-explanatory. Eh?
Yeah. There was a music video
What do y'all
that
think?
happened.
I want to see it.
But I'll skip that. We're getting late on time here.
Okay.
There was 2 teens arrested for that Scarborough Town Center shooting.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's been a mystery, right? There was a kid that was found in the bathroom in the near the food court from last time we reported last week, and they found a gun next to him. And now they found two teenagers. They arrested two teenagers in connection with that. Right? There's a lot of speculation. People have been jumping in my comments saying, "Yo, it's the tow truck wars. The tow truck wars. Oh, you didn't even do your research on the Tamil Tigers." I'm like, listen, fam, I'm just going off of what I seen in the news report, bro. But where are we now, fam? Like, is it a murking? Is it a self-deletion? Like, what happened, bro? Like,
I have no idea, bro.
Yeah.
And by the way, I did see the comments. Like, I know he's Tamil Christian, you know what I'm saying? So, man, like, my prayers with his family. I have no clue what this could be related to. This could be totally unrelated. This could be some high school beef. This could be some tow truck wars.
Yeah.
Someone's like, so I seen a comment where it's like, oh, it was a grinder meetup gone wrong. Like, everyone has their like theories, bro. I swear I've seen that.
What's a grinder? What?
it's like a gay app,
yeah.
gay Tinder.
So they're like, oh, like it could be that. So
Bumble
all we're
nuts.
doing is guessing, and I don't think it's useful because, like, do any of us know? Does anyone have like a secret link that would tell them what this would be? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to sound racist, but like, because the police, it's underage kids, right? So the police are not releasing the information of the identities of the suspects. But I feel like if we find out that the identity of the suspects are also some Tamil guys, that'll answer a lot of questions.
Yeah, no, it's true. I was gonna ask, like, did they kind of identify?
They won't.
Yeah,
it says
like they're
publication ban, right?
Yeah.
But if we can find out what the nationality of them kids are, if it's like some white kids or just like some Arab kids or whatever, tow truck war. If it's other like Tamil kids, then it's like some kind of Tamil
Singleist versus yeah.
What if it's black youths?
Singleist.
If it's black youths, then I'm gonna still put it under tow truck war.
Outsourced?
Yeah.
Outsourced, yeah.
Subcontract.
Right? Or just like some other beef that we don't know that these guys might be having some kind of drug war. But it's just based on what the nationality is of the two suspects, in my opinion.
Okay, do you guys think they should be tried as adults?
Yes.
What do y'all think?
How old are they?
17 or they're under 18.
Yeah, they said they're 17.
17, then yes. If they were like 15, then I would like kind of think about it more.
They're
But
probably
yeah.
going to get YO. But
No. They're gonna give them over the 3. They're gonna probably make them sit in there for 3 years until they turn and then sentence them.
Because 17, like
what they
you're
did.
literally
That's
you're
what they
basically an adult. So, well, like I'm not gonna say that because certain mans be taking that to the extreme. Like, oh, you're 17, baby, it's alright. But like in the eyes of the law, and you commit.
There's a bunch of old guys that just super co-sign whatever natural said.
like, yes.
17's old enough. It's old enough for me.
I concur.
But I feel
That's
like
an adult.
I feel like if you commit an M at 17, then like your brain is developed enough to know like what
They
you're
say
doing. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Even if the man them sent you on the mission, like it's not like you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
No,
just
I'll be
17.
out by the time I'm 18.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You are able to rationalize that enough at your 17-year-old brain
exactly.
that, okay, then you can go sit down then.
Okay, but we know for sure that if it is related to like the tow truck and they outsourced it to two 17-year-olds, it was kind of with the intention of like, okay, they're young, they're gonna get less time. Like,
Yes.
It's not like the person who ordered it is the one who did it. You know what I'm saying?
The trick thing is I'm gonna hold down these 2 little 17-year-olds, shake them down, and find out who sent them. And we charge that guy with the real murder.
Would that be second degree M if he like outsourced it or first?
First degree because you plan.
I don't know if they charged
Oh.
them with, I think they charged them with second degree right
Yeah,
now.
because they want to know who who sent you.
Yeah,
They know
yeah.
they're not the mastermind.
No, they're
behind
not
it.
the mastermind. So we catch this guy, we give him the first, you get the second, you'll be out in 4.
It's just
Little kid.
crazy that now we're talking about suspects. Like last week, we didn't even know. We were just like, yo, he was in the bathroom by himself with a burner in the thing and dead.
If it is tow truck wars, okay, this might be like an ignorant question, but why are like the tow trucks beefing? Like I don't.
It's like Transformers.
No. Friday can actually let you know.
I have a whole interview with
Optimus
the
Prime.
actual.
There's an education.
The tow trucks like become people.
I have a whole interview with a tow truck driver
Yeah.
who broke down the reasons for why, like, at one point, like, they were able to, like, you had to get plates for different zones.
Yeah.
And then the MTO decided, like, you don't have that anymore. So now everybody can go everywhere. And then that's when shit started. So technically, the government helped to start the tow truck war.
Very much so.
That's crazy.
So it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
a territory thing that becomes, I guess, gangster.
That's part of it.
Yes.
That's the thing. There's that, and then there's a bunch of guys who are just not actually tow truck or they're
Roadman.
tow truck drivers, but they're roadmans who are selling drugs or doing other things.
They launder through the tow truck.
Yeah,
thing.
that's just their business or whatever. And then, you know, okay, so now if we have to go handle something, then just drive over there in the tow truck, fam. But like, that's just one of the things we do. So there's many different things and reasons for why these guys will torch each other's shops and all types of shit. It's not one main reason.
It kind of reminds me of back in like the mob days when they would like have like protection and different businesses, and then they would like I don't remember the word I'm looking for, but they would like kind of beat the business owners up.
Extortion.
Yeah, that's what it is. They would extort all the businesses and stuff.
Yeah. And that also in the tow truck word, they enlist different people. They got some guys who are like, yeah, these are our muscle. The black guys, they're our muscle. But like, we ain't got nothing to do with the tow truck word. We're just hired to go beat people's heads anytime that you need it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't drive truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll go torch up your competition's place for you. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many different layers and different parts moving in it. It's hard to say why they're beefing because there's not one reason why they're beefing.
It's like many variables.
Yeah. It's a crazy thing, bro. That's why I'm so interested in it, fam.
I'm gonna watch that interview though. So you know, it sounds mad.
That was interesting.
And you can go through a wormhole on YouTube of tow truck wars. There's so many different angles to it, bro.
I'm gonna link you on one more guy.
Send on, bro. Send on.
You're
And
gonna trip out when you see who this guy is.
right, salute to the family of that gentleman. R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
I'll say this in closing. I'm currently in conversation behind the scenes with a police.
Why did you say that with so much like happiness?
Because I just know people are going to be like, we knew it. We knew it.
What up, Reddit? What up, Reddit? You know y'all watching this right now.
But I actually contacted this policeman that I seen.
Contact kid.
I'm not making
Friday
it better.
Ricky Fed.
Friday. It all starts. You know what it does?
Why would
it
you
starts
say that?
somewhere. It starts somewhere because one time he called me and he's like, I had to call the police today. But it was because of somebody.
You know, I had the crazy person in my
crazy in
house.
your house.
Yeah.
So you think that's kind of like
I slid in the DMs, fam. No, but he has like an active Instagram page, right? I don't even remember his name right now, but he had an active Instagram page where he's walking up to people on the street, giving advice, showing what police should do, and I was like, that's who I wanted to show because I've been wanting to get a policeman on the show. I seen the black guy who was doing the rapping the other day. I'm like, forward, fam. I never heard from him. I don't know what his name is. If he wants to pull up, pull up. I don't care, fam. I want to interview a policeman, fam.
You ain't gonna bring him here, are you?
Yes.
It will be insightful though. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like there is a huge disconnect between, especially the hip hop community and police.
Yes.
We have a stigma, man.
Fam, we interview so much quote unquote criminals. What do you guys think of all the criminals that are going on? Like, give us your opinion, fam.
And y'all cover all the gangs in Toronto, so you might as well cover the biggest one.
Yes.
Biggest gang in the country.
When you do interview some of these, they're just as normal, bro.
Yes.
They're just as normal. I'll tell you something behind the scenes, but they're just as normal and they listen
Most
to
of
the
them.
music. They listen to the music. They smoke ganja. They drink. They fuck bitches.
They're humans, fam.
Humans.
But I would love to get that conversation going, and I think that would just be a great conversation.
Is he gonna wear the uniform in the interview?
I don't know, man. My brain, I have him wearing the uniform.
Yeah, he has
but
to.
I don't think he just unless he's working, he's just pull up just wearing the uniform just for me.
Hey,
that's like, hey, yo.
Make sure you get his contact too, because you already have it. I want to do a pop the balloon with figure out who the Fed is.
Ooh, that would be dope. That'd be dope.
That would be.
Let's do a pop the balloon.
You know what? If he probably might be more knowledgeable about Toronto hip hop than a lot of people because like these guys study it like it is their job. Like they're on Reddit, like that's part of their job for real.
They might know all the bars to all the drill rapper shit.
Like if man's know about Rooster and these cops from back in the day, they used to come through smoking a blunt in the neighborhood, a bulletproof vest on, bro.
Oh,
real training day, Denzel Washington kind of
you want some?
Set up.
Bro, these guys they're normal people, bro.
But yeah, I just wanted to put that into the universe out there, man. Reddit, go suck your mom.
Wowzer.
No, you know what? No, let me take that back. I'll take that back. Because me and Reddit, we've had a good relationship. Torontology Reddit, it's been cool lately. It's been no smoke. Okay, one last thing I got for us here. Pierre Poilievre wants to update the self-defense laws.
Which he should.
Right? There's been a lot of talk over the last few years, actually, but mostly lately, about like some of these home invasions that are happening. Mans are trying to defend themselves and then catching jail time or having to fight a case because you stabbed a man or shot a man who came in your house. Like, I don't know, bro. They need to like loosen it up because there's the whole thing of they don't know what the necessary force is. We can only defend ourselves with the necessary amount of force of what is coming at us.
You're mud.
So we have to gauge that in the split second when the man's inside of our house. Does he have a gun? So can I shoot? Does he have a knife? So can I stab? You know what I'm saying? But I have to do the equal amount of things to him of what, like, I got to know what I'm expecting.
I'm only laughing because, like, yeah, you gauge it. You're like, okay, he's lunging at me. It seems like he's only trying to fight me. So you go to scrap him, and then the man just pulls out of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
That's what he would do.
You don't have enough time to react to that. So, like, it is like, I don't want to say like a stupid rule. You know what I mean? But
It is.
It reminds me of like the squatters' rights type thing. Where like, oh, just because the man was in your crib 2 weeks, he's like entitled to stay there for the rest of his life. Type of stuff.
Yeah. So you can't hurt him too bad if he comes into your house in the middle of the night. Just hurt him just enough.
Well,
And like, what is too bad? What's just enough? What is?
That's the problem.
But then, come on, guys, let's use your head. If obviously if the man came in your house and wanted to fight, but you stab him and cut his hand off, I'm placing the knife right beside him. Because if he came to
It's 2015. No man's coming in trying to do MMA.
2025.
My bad. I think I did say 15. Sorry, flashback. No, but it's 2025. No man's coming in just with no weapon at all. Like, just like, yo, I'm going to take your shit.
You got
no
a
one's
shank
doing
at
that,
least.
bro. Like, this isn't the 20s.
Yeah. No, they got at least a shank. But here's what Polyev has to say about all of this stuff here.
most likely never.
You can defend yourself based on 9 very complicated and vague conditions. Now, look, if you're defending your house, you don't have time to think through 9 different conditions.
Idiot.
You have one condition: to protect yourself and your kids.
Jeez,
and it is wrong for the law, for the police, and for judges to apply a complicated, indecipherable legal doctrine against you when you were only doing what is right. Our amendment instead will change section 34.2 of the Criminal Code to say that the use of force, including lethal force, is presumed reasonable against an individual who unlawfully enters a house and poses a threat to the safety
We love
and
hip-hop.
property inside. The proposed amendment is reasonable and prudent. It applies only to the unlawful entry of a home and preserves proportionality. Simply put, it means you have the right to use force to defend your home and your family against someone who threatens you and who has entered illegally.
That's it. You're in my house. I do whatever I want, bro.
Okay, now I feel like they went too far on the next side. Because now it's still very vague, but on the next side, where it's like, okay, I could just invite Zar to my crib and say, "Oh, yo, the man entered my crib illegally, so I had to smoke. I had to smoke him." Or like beer setups. Or like, what if a shorty is like a setup tick or whatever, and then like she just invites a man over. You know what I mean?
Man tried to beat me. Next, my brother was downstairs and smoked him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like, okay, let's say me and Zar. Because I remember there was one time where we almost scrapped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, imagine if Zar like, if Zar hits me or whatever, right? He's a little bit bigger than me, type thing. So like, now I could just go crazy, try to like decapitate mans and things. You know what I mean? So
beat his head into the concrete until he dies.
Exactly.
Like, no, he came at me.
Like, he was in my crib unlawfully. You know, like
No, but think about this. Say someone enters your crib unlawfully with a gun. You have a firearm. Are you allowed to use it? Because I know there are for legal firearms, there's certain rules around like firing it.
Yes.
Or if you have an illegal firearm and you defending yourself, hey, where'd you get that gun? So now it's like you're not getting arrested for like manslaughter or whatever, but like you're getting charged
Illegal
with possession.
yeah.
Exactly. So I think this is one step away from legalizing firearms for this reason, almost like in Atlanta or in Georgia, where you have like that law where if someone enters your home illegally, you're allowed to just straight up kill them. The police won't even take you to the jail station.
Yeah.
You know
That's what the baby did. He popped the man who was walking, He was coming over his fence. He popped them and he called the police.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
You show
And
them your license, your gun, you put it back where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And go on
But
with
like,
your day.
okay,
Yeah.
as youth, I used to hop fences all the time. Where my crib was, if I walked through the catwalk or the alleyway or whatever,
Mhm.
it'd take a long time. But if I just cut through my neighbor's backyard, I saved 10 minutes.
So what, nigga? You gonna get popped.
You know what I mean? Like, my life.
Take the long way, nigga.
No,
Go
but
around.
You got to do that white American war. It's like, get off my property. You got to have one. At least warn me, you know?
Yo, fam, if I'm one of these people, right? Because I'm one of these 2A people, right? Second Amendment rights. I need my guns. Like, if I move to America, I'm gonna have tons of guns.
Yeah, damn right.
I see you. You're a nice guy, Natural, but I see you coming over the fence and I don't know you, fam. I'm popping you, bro.
That's
That movie
crazy.
South
No
Central?
warning at all?
No.
Remember that movie South Central? Trey Deuce?
Yeah.
When he took the stereo and he was
Yeah.
trying to get over the fence and he got
Yeah.
I'm getting target practice. I get a free one. I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm legging you, bro.
Yeah.
Bong.
That boy had a tennis ball in
Nah,
his back.
man.
Look,
You
I
gotta
might give
warn
you a
them,
warning.
bro.
I'll say, hey, what are you doing in here? Pow!
That's not a warning.
That's not a warning, fam.
That's just an announcement,
That's
bro.
an announcement. You just make sure you know he's there. You lined him up.
That's
He's
basically
gonna be
like,
like, what?
Fam, you
Around
shouldn't be
the
climbing
target.
over my fence, bro.
you're just like a villain that says like the one-liner before they smoke you.
Say
Like,
hello to my little friend. You might as well say that, bro.
No, but fam, you're violating. You're going over my fence.
you just jumped the fence to heaven, boy.
There you
That's the
go.
last time you're jumping over a fence, son.
That'll be the last fence you jump over, boy.
No, but like you'll see those white Texans, they'll be like, listen, you're about 5 seconds away from me blowing your head off if you don't get off my property. Like you gotta give them a fair warning, give them time to leave.
Fine.
Do you
Fine.
do you think that Canada, specifically
You just want
Toronto,
trigger happy.
could like handle being I guess open carry?
Yes.
Open carry in Toronto?
Yes,
Are you
yes.
kidding?
No,
No.
There would be less violence.
Because the people who are going to be open
No,
carry, they're
bro.
just regular white folks and,
Yeah.
and other mesquines, bro.
No, okay.
You don't think hoodmans are gonna have open carry too?
No, they can't get one.
They can't get it.
What if
Because
you're a
they have
non?
charges.
No, what if you don't have a charge?
Then I'm holding it, and I'm not gonna shoot you. But I'll tell you this: if I seen some shit going down in a parking lot, and I can help you, I'm gonna bust off my thing.
No, I feel we don't have that culture here, so it would be like everyone would be like itching to friggin' use it.
No, you'd be scared because you know at least everybody in here has one.
And everyone's just gonna start popping off.
Then
Like,
you're dead, he's dead. Everyone, you want to die?
we don't have
one
that
theory.
culture. We don't have that culture here. In America, it's been set forth,
Right.
and they had like
I
a
agree.
gradual introduction of it into systems,
Yeah,
into
yeah.
different states have different rules. So it's like if we just did it today, bro,
Oh Lord.
it's gonna be mayhem.
I feel like it'll be mayhem for like the first little bit, but it will level out.
To even
few
out.
generations,
Yeah,
maybe.
I do think that it could also be like kind of like the nuclear bomb, where like, okay, I know I have a nuclear
That's what I'm
bomb.
saying.
I know you have one,
No one's firing.
so I'm not gonna let mine off because I don't want you to let yours off.
I tell you
Yeah.
this.
You know?
That's because you're a reasonable, rational person.
I deal with a lot of people in
but most
Ratlanta.
people are not.
I deal with a lot of people in Ratlanta, like talk to them on the phone.
Right, Atlanta.
Yeah, on FaceTime, and they have it all out. Showing me
Mm.
this new thing, like, hey, check this out. I'd be like, bro, where you like? Aren't you guys like? This next dude right over there has one out too.
Open carry.
Yeah, but he's like, bro, there's not too many shootings. There's not too
Yeah,
many
they
deaths.
know everybody got it on them, so
Because,
they think
bro,
twice,
When I
bro.
walk into the supermarket, that guy has one, that guy has one. That so you think I'm just gonna pull out on this guy, even if it's my beef, and start shooting?
Yeah.
Like, nope.
No, it's facts. Even I was in Florida years ago, and my homie was driving with the homie. I'm driving the car, and I get honking the horn and shit, and he's like, "Yo, chill. This is Florida, fam. Somebody would drive over and shoot your ass, bro." You know what I'm saying?
When I went to Miami the first time, like as soon as I got off the plane, we're in the Uber going to the B&B. Pure traffic. Like, what going? Because like the Airbnb was like right there. I'm like, hey, we'll just walk from here. As soon as we get out, I see like, I guess there's one man just like holding up traffic because he like went in the store or whatever, right? So then as soon as he comes back to his whip, the man behind him was vexed, starts cussing him, they start scrapping or whatever.
Yep.
I guess the car behind that car, they were boys, so they start jumping the first driver.
Yep.
And then first driver pulls out his strap or whatever, and then like it was like kind of a standoff type thing.
Damn.
But because they both had it, they were able, they were able to kind of just like,
Telling you,
I'm gonna go my way, you go your way.
I'm telling you, it'd work. Imagine me and you see each other right in square one, and we both pull out on each other.
It's a Mexican standoff.
I'll just be backing up. You'd be backing up. I'd be backing up. You'd be backing up to out the door.
I agree. The majority of cases, it would be like it would kind of de-escalate. But what if you're having a bad day? What if you're on drugs? What if you might not be the most reasonable person?
You shouldn't have the gun.
But what if you do because it's your legal right?
Yeah.
And you pass all the tests because you didn't have a bad criminal record. Maybe you have a job. They did like a mental assessment. You were fine that day. You know what I'm saying? I just think there are too many variables where it would take a few generations for Canadians to like be desensitized.
I know a man like me couldn't have. Well, I feel like I couldn't have a strap.
Why?
Because I'm petty and I get cheese quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like for the littlest thing, I just be pulling up and like, hey yo, hey yo,
you don't know who I am, pussy.
The
bye.
Yo, I just got 1 million views. I know who you're talking to.
Bye again.
But if we start it with like a new generation and there's education and there's proper like education around firearms and like it's ingrained in the school system,
exactly.
Maybe then we can slowly introduce it. But I think if we just like, all right, guns are legal today. Whoever has money, we're selling them at Walmart, Staples, Canadian Tire. It would be mayhem, bro. It would almost be like The Purge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people would be more scared. I personally do.
Listen, man, we're not gonna find out anytime soon because Polyev ain't win. He's just talking.
He's just talking.
Right? But salute to Polyev same way, man. I fuck with you heavy, bro. Let's get out of here, man. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.